Yeah, do you know what? Let's run a Vortox.
I was doing when I set this up, when I wasn't sure who was running it, I set it up as a Vortox as well. So I am down for that. I am down for a Vortox with no evil twin. Personally, is how
okay, let's do it. Vortox, Witch, Serenovus, Pit Hag. So we have no modification of the outsiders. So let's go with... you know, I quite like the setup that this thing's chosen for us, actually. Let's go with this. So, Vortox, Pit Hag, Serenovus, Witch, Mutant and Klutz, Clockmaker, Dreamer, Flower Girl, Oracle, Sage, Juggler, Artist, Philosopher, Seamstress.
Looks good to me.
Alright, let's assign these randomly then. Oh, we're missing one. Oh, we've got 16 people in.
There's 2 jacks. We need to remove a jack. So that's... Unless you... Oh yeah, Jules is there, so yeah. Just 2 jacks by accident.
Alright, good stuff. Okay. Let's go and tell these guys that we're ready to go then. A couple of them still need to get in the town square. Hello,
I think that the storytellers would have to give us roles because thinking
if I can have your attention
of
for a
into
moment,
that bag
please,
is just
guys.
terrifying
If
now.
I can just put in there a moment, please. Thank you. So, there are 15 of you, and that exchange has quite nicely displayed what I'm about to say, which is you're going to have to be somewhat courteous and cordial to one another when we're all in this room together, because 15 people all trying to talk at once is not a good stream. So, yes, there's going to be a degree of having to be quiet and listen to one another. In the meantime, if the 2 of you that aren't in the town square can please get into the town square app and join in. I'm about to throw you all into cottages, and we'll give out the roles.
Cottages.
Everyone sat down. We're still waiting on Jack, Aggie, Daniel, Evan with an A, Richie. I think for...
Have we moved?
Yes.
What's the code, sorry?
There is a link in important info.
Okay.
I can't tell you the code out loud right now.
Sure, sure.
I will
I'm just
leave
coming back from the kitchen.
Someone else knows it, so I'll leave to the Storyteller Clubhouse. So, for those of you who perhaps haven't played Sects and Violence before, the difference between this and the previous script is that there is more than one demon, and the good team has to figure out which demon they have in play. The demon we've selected for this game is the Vortox. So each night the Vortox will choose a player, that player will die, nice and simple. But here's the kicker, all good abilities yield false information. So, regardless of what the ability is, we are obliged to give them anything but the truth. That doesn't mean that all abilities malfunction, but any ability that has information as a part of it will get false information by default. Furthermore, each day if no one is executed, evil just wins by default. I would say that this is probably one of the hardest demons to deal with as a good team. So, but these guys are all veterans, especially Evin. Let's see if these guys are all good to go. Alright, gang, you ready?
Alright.
You there, Chris?
I'm just going to assume that's a yes, and we're going to kick off.
Sure.
Adam, let's go to the top cottage.
Hey Ben, while we're letting the mover do its thing, I just wanted to take a quick second to thank Mr. iGuy for his donations of tier 1 subs to the channel. Thank you, Mr. iGuy.
Ah, thank you. Mr. iGuy has... Oh yeah, you've gifted a load of subs. I forgot that you promised to do that. Thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate that. You're being awesome. Especially with the audio cues as well. They're making this like 15 times more entertaining than it would be without them. Right. Everyone's in their cottages. Let's just go top to bottom and give everyone their roles. Oh, before we do that though, let's pick up... There we go, we've got another one! Right, so, I think we go Savant, Mathematician, Town Crier. Those will be the 3 bluffs.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's go to Kaylee. Kaylee. Hello.
Oh God, I'm nervous. Okay.
Okay, well, don't be, because you're a minion again. You are the Serenovus.
No. Oh, I missed that. Say again?
You are the Serenovus.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Your minions are Cat and Jack, the two least suspicious human beings in the world.
Oh Lord.
Your Vortox is Richie.
Oh God, really, Richie?
Yep.
How doomed are we? Okay, great, thanks.
Alright, good luck. Hello, Jules.
Hello! How are you, my friends?
Yes, not too bad. The whole of the stream team, apart from Ed, is in one room right now.
I know, where does Ed go?
He's gone to play Dungeons and Dragons because he's a loser nerd. Should have played a cool guys game with us. Right, anyway, here's your role. Your role is Seamstress.
Seamstress, alright, thank you.
Good luck. Evin with an A. Hello.
Hello.
You are the Clockmaker. Alright, good luck. Evin with an I. Hello.
What's going on?
Just in here telling you your role, which is Mutant.
Oh no! All right, okay. I will try and get hit by the Fango as soon as possible.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Aggie, hello.
Hello.
You are the Flower Girl.
Oh.
All right. Good luck. Pat, hi.
Ben, Adam, gentlemen, how are you?
Very good, thank you. You are the Philosopher.
First time for everything, thank you.
Hi, Richie.
Howdy.
Hello. I think you're gonna like this. You are the Vortox.
Excellent.
Your minions are Kaylee, Cat, and Jack. Got all that?
Good-o, yep.
Your bluffs are Savant, Mathematician, and Town Crier.
Excellent, okay.
Alright,
Cool.
Best of luck to you, Chief. Moving on.
Yeah.
Peter, how are you, dude? He's very muted.
Hello, Ben. Hello, chat.
How's it going?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm excited. As long as it's not a demon, that'd be terrible.
Well, you have got a really cool role, to be fair. You are the juggler.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much.
Alright, have fun with that. See you later. Alright, Tony, how's it going?
Not bad, Ben. How are you? Hello, Adam.
Yeah, not too bad, Chief. Right, you are the Dreamer.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, have fun. Hello, Lynette.
Hello.
You are the Artiste.
Lovely.
Okay, have fun.
Right,
Good luck.
51.
Hey, Cat. Oh,
I'm not Cat.
You're not Cat.
I'm
I've not
really
moved.
still.
Okay. Hello, Cat.
Hello.
Hello. Right, I think you're gonna. I think you're gonna weep at what I'm about to tell you. So you are the Pit Hag.
Hey, I love it. Brilliant.
Your minions are Jack and Kaylee.
Okay.
and your demon is Richie. So
okay.
all the really reliable, non-suspicious people. So good luck.
Wonderful.
Have
Thank
fun.
you.
Chris, hello. Is he AFK?
Chris was having mic issues earlier on, so...
Okay, well, Chris, if you can hear us right now, you are the Klutz. We'll be back to you later. Tilly, hello.
Hello.
Right, let's have a look. What are you? You are the Oracle.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, have fun.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Daniel. Hello. I can see you typing, so I'm assuming you can hear me. And now your mic is constantly on, but I can't hear any sound. Well, if you can, I'm assuming you can hear me, so if you can, you are the Sage. I'd recommend maybe disconnecting and reconnecting to Discord. That usually solves this issue. Yep, you can definitely hear me. Jack, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. I think you're going to like this. You are the Witch.
Oh, brilliant.
Your minions are Cat, the most trustworthy person in the game. Kaylee. And your demon is Richie.
Richie? Where's Richie in the circle? He's somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Awesome. Do you want a first night order now or in a bit?
First night order? Oh, no, we'll come back to you. We need to... Daniel disconnected anyway, so we need to swing by him and tell him his character. Alright, can you hear me now, Daniel?
Yes.
Yep, good. Did you catch that character? Yeah?
No.
Okay, you are the sage.
Okay, then.
Alright, good luck. I think Adam's just double checking to make sure Chris got his roll. Whew. Shall not pass! Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Megalotron. It's never going to get boring, those sound cues. Never, ever. Especially given that I'm going to definitely add more. Right, so, Adam, we're about to start night one. You ready?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about some of this information roll?
Yeah,
like, what are we going to give Evin and stuff?
A smart thing to do, wouldn't it?
So I'm thinking Evin should probably get a 1. Let's make him think that the demon and minion are next to each other.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, in fact, let's go around the room. So, Artist is going to ask us a question eventually. We'll probably have to come up with it on the spur of the moment. It'll still be fun. Dreamer. So, Dreamer, Tony, is going to provide some very interesting opportunities to lie. I think, in general, what I'll probably do is use that as an opportunity to suggest we don't have a Vortox. Is that too cruel, do you think?
To make it seem like we don't have, so you're going to show them a demon, whoever they select.
Like a Fangu or something, yeah. Daniel the Sage, well, we'll see what happens. Tilly the Oracle, you learn how many dead players are evil. That will be interesting. I think if anyone's going to figure out we've got a Vortox quickly, it's probably going to be Tilly with that. Because we're going to have to lie. We're going to have to give her implausible lies almost immediately. Aggie is the flower girl. We're going to learn if the demon voted today. Yeah, well, that's just reverse of what we always have to do with the flower girl. Chris, the Klutz. When you learn that you died, probably choose one life player if the evil team loses. That's irrelevant. Peter the Juggler. That's going to be a lot of fun. We should probably sit down before the night starts for the next night and discuss what we're going to say to Peter, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'm actually really looking forward to that one the most, I have to say.
Yeah, so am I. So am I, because like the Juggler is such a... Do you know what? It's the most like ostentatious role, I think, in Sects and Violets, because it's just so far out there, like in terms of what it is, how you use it, and what you can do with it. Jules, Seamstress, choose 2 players. You learn if they are the same alignment. Yeah, we're just going to have to do whatever we don't get a choice there, do we? And yeah, so that's what we're looking at. So let's start, shall we? Let's go to Pat.
Sounds good.
Where the hell is Pat?
I'll go to...
Yep, I'm going to follow you around, Adam, because my eyes are garbage. Hello, Pat.
Hello.
Do you want to use your ability? No, I don't think so. Okay. Moving on.
No worries.
Hello.
Hello. So, who's it going to be?
Well, I've been giving this some thought, and I'm going to witch myself on the first night because I think there's a high chance it's an evil twin, and I don't accidentally want to confirm the other twin.
Okay.
So I'm going to witch myself tonight, please.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jack.
Alright, Kaylee.
Hi.
This is the fun bit of the night.
This is the fun bit, right? I've had a thing. This is what I've decided. Here we go. Chris is mad. He's the clockmaker.
Chris is mad. He's the clockmaker. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Let's go speak to Chris.
Bye.
Hello, Chris.
Hello.
You have been selected by the Serenovus. You are mad that you are the clockmaker.
Okay, thank you.
That's what you get for winning the last game.
Yeah.
All right.
Deserved.
Okay, moving on. Hello.
Hi.
You awake and are shown a 1.
Just confirm for me how this works. That means the demon is next to the nearest minion?
That is correct.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Moving on. But where to? Ah, here we go, yep. Tony, how's it going? Make your pick, please. Can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry. I
Did you
thought
turn
I'd
it
muted
off
my
when-
mic when you
thought
before you
it
came
was
in.
off,
It
so you
turns out
turned
that
it
I'd
on,
muted
yeah.
it after you spoke.
It's a classic. Who's it going to be?
Daniel, please.
You select Daniel, and you learn either Juggler or Fangu.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, cheers.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Where are we going now? Here we go. Hello.
Hello.
So, do you want to do it?
Nah,
Okay.
not yet.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, that was fun.
Yes. I knew Jules was up top, couldn't remember where, but hey, that was good. Thank you for finding them first.
Yeah. So I went with Juggler on Daniel because a lot of people are going to juggle tomorrow, and there's a good chance that he will juggle, and so there's a good chance that Tony will think he's the juggler at least for some amount of time.
It's going to be interesting to see if he, I'm guessing Tony's going to walk up to him and give me 3 rolls. And I bet one of them is not juggler.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm interested to see how Chris plays this. For those of you who have not played with the madness mechanic before, see, someone's already very kindly explained it for us, but I'll do it verbally. If somebody has been made mad about something, then they have to pretend to be that thing, basically. They're not obliged to. The rules with the Serenovus are you are mad about being that thing, or you might be executed. So if Chris does not actively attempt to convince some other players that he is that particular role, then we have the right to immediately execute him. That's basically how madness works. You got anything to add to that, Adam?
You describe it perfectly. Perfectly.
Oh, you're so nice. Let's move up to the town square. We're good to go. Alright, we'll just wait for this clunky old move bot to finish having a heart attack. Alright, good morning everybody. Good morning and good luck. You're going to need it. It's 15-player Sects and Violets. Good luck.
Good luck to everybody, yes.
Thank you.
Cool.
Other Evin, shall I chat?
Sure, let's do it.
Rich, you requested a chat with me?
Daniel, you want to have a chat?
Muted. Yes, Kaylee. Let's go to the bakery.
All right then.
Yeah, Daniel,
Cat.
you want to go to the cemetery?
Furthest down, don't you? Hello.
Hello.
So, I'm the Serenovus. I've made Chris mad that he's the clockmaker. There's some info for you. Please give me info.
Okay, I'm the Vortox.
Cool, thank you.
Cat and Jack are our minions.
Cool. Oh yeah, I know that bit.
Town Crier, Mathematician, and Savant are the 3 bluffs.
Oh, sugar, right. Town Crier. Sorry, Savant, what was the other one?
Mathematician, Town Crier, and Savant.
I would like to take Town Crier. I don't have the mental capacity for Savant right now.
I
Did you want to take Town Crier?
I think it's easier to bluff.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's fine with me. Let me have a
And
look at
I'm the Vortox though, so you just need to work out what information is absolutely rubbish.
Yeah. So each night you learn how many characters abilities you have them normally.
So if you just get a little bit of information from characters and just, I don't know, get them to claim 3, and then just say someone is something else, and obviously as long as you always get it wrong, happy days.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, go on, and I'll give mathematician a go.
Are you okay to share this information with my fellow minions?
Yes, that's fine. So you
And then just have a chat with me later on?
Sure, sounds like a plan. I'm just gonna cause as much chaos as I can with my role.
And what? So you've made who Sarah Novist?
Chris is mad. He's the clockmaker. Just thought he's a first aid character. He might end up getting himself killed. I don't know.
Nice.
So,
and
it might work out. It might not.
What 3 claims did you want to give me?
That's a very good question. So I'm going to claim either the dreamer, the mathematician, or the oracle. How's that?
Excellent. Cool.
Cool. All right.
Have fun.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
I could do with some good information so that I can come up with a good question to ask the storyteller.
Okay. I mean, I don't have anything for you yet. I'm the flower girl.
You're the flower girl?
Correct.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you. That is helpful. And if you come up with anything else, let me know.
Yeah. What day do you think you intend to use your question?
I'll use it quite early because if I die, I won't get to use it.
Cool. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
That's interesting. This is going to be quite an interesting choice as well, because whoever you pick, it's high likelihood they're in the game.
Mm-hmm. Precisely.
I'm assuming it's being run as it's written, and not the updated version.
Yeah. Isn't that you become the role, not their ability? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about the updated version on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, we are playing the current iteration of the beta rules of the game as they are written on the stream.
Cool, rules as written it is. So yeah, do you want to reciprocate, Mr. Broom, or do you want to remain hidden? I don't mind either way.
I am the philosopher.
And
I hope you take from that exactly what I mean for you to take away from that.
Okay. I hope I did.
Okay.
All right.
See you again in a bit.
All right.
That was a risky play. I'm really hoping that certain outsiders aren't in play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. I don't know if my laughing gave away a bit too much there. Jack, honestly. I spend a lot of time in real life hanging out with Jack. We play a lot of PC games together. We're in the same D&D group. We attend Blood Bowl tournaments together. He's not just doing this for the stream. He is like genuinely like this all the time. All right, let's go see what Chris and Kat are saying, because obviously he's the mad lad.
Town Charmer would be a great role. Never get
I'm
executed.
the Town Charmer.
The Town Charmer.
The snake crier, just like slither around going.
I just cry snakes and shed tears. That would be a great one.
Yeah. Oh, hi chat. We're not really sort of talking anything game related. We're just being silly.
That's okay. Variety is the spice of life, as they say.
It is. All right. Yeah, should we head back?
Cool. Do you think I should tell the town that I'm the clockmaker straight away, or?
Up to you, really. I mean, there's
right.
pros and cons.
I'll see
way, but...
I'll see what info comes out. And...
I mean, honestly, just keep on act as flower girl to give the flower girl some cover if there is one.
Some cover. Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
All right, I'm gonna head back.
All right, cheers, Kat. Ben.
Yes.
So if I'm mad about something, do I literally have to claim it in the town square to avoid execution?
You have to. So this is one of those situations where different storytellers will run it somewhat differently to one another. But generally speaking, the rule is you have to be seen to be actively trying to convince the town that you are that role. Now, obviously, what constitutes that is somewhat difficult to state exactly. But if you just sit there and say nothing, or if you say, for example, to one person, might be the clockmaker, might not, and then say nothing else, that's not adequate. If you tell 4 or 5 people that you're the clockmaker in private chats, that is adequate. That is what a real clockmaker would do if they were trying to spread it amongst the town that there is a clockmaker in play. The obvious way to guarantee you don't get executed is to just say it when everyone's in town square. But as a general rule, if you're sincerely trying to spread that information around, then you won't get executed. I know that that's not a great answer. I hope it's adequate at least.
All right. Yeah, that's useful. Cheers, Ben.
All right, thank you.
That Tilly doesn't know, but
Yeah.
I'm the clockmaker. I'm the genuine clockmaker. I'm going to come out with my information today, so they may execute me, but I'm also going to make a juggler bluff because it's sex and violence, and you've got a YOLO juggler bluff. This means that if you want to wait to use your artist ability, when I claim clockmaker, I'll probably draw the execution today. Is what my assumption is, and that is something I'm comfortable living with. So how do you want to do that? Is there any particular way you want to play that information?
How would you prefer it? I mean,
I don't know. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do anyway. But I'm letting you know in case you want to do anything with that. If there's an extra curve you can throw into that plan that would benefit you. But with my fake juggler claim, are you happy for me to fake juggle you as artist, or would you want me to fake juggle you as something else?
I'd prefer you not to involve me at all, really.
All right, cool. I will do exactly.
What a response! That was brilliant. Like, just leave me alone, you poison soul.
Leave me out of this, please.
Yeah, but I think if you use your ability today, then that's up to you. But if you're worried about you getting executed after you use your ability, then Mr. Clockmaker here is probably a more likely candidate for execution. So
yeah, okay.
That's information you can use.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No worries. Should we head back?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay. Oh, Jack's just gone somewhere. That's always entertaining. Let's see what he says.
I'm all right.
Are you ready for like an absolute massive info dump really, really quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I am the Seven Overs. I make Chris mad that he's the clockmaker. Richie is the Vortox. He's claiming town crier. I'm claiming mathematician, and the other options that you have is the savant, which you could take if you'd want.
Oh, I'm going to tell you to give it to Kat, and I will just wing it.
Jack's going to claim mayor.
It worked out well for you last game. I can't see any problems with that.
Yeah, just get killed like me. That's good.
So, just some more very quick information. So, I talked to Evin, who has swapped roles with Evin, just because, why not? So, Evin is the clockmaker. He got a 1, but he's given that information to Evin to give out today. So, he just told me not to nominate Evin, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was asked, I told him that my role is the mathematician to Evin, and he asked me what I got, and I went, shit, I have no idea. So I said 3, which then he went, oh, does that mean it's a Vortox? And I've confirmed to him that it might be an Odashi and a professor, because a professor would make somebody drunk. If that makes sense. Philosopher, thank you. Gosh, brain. Yes, philosopher.
So just for a word of interest, Pat is the philosopher.
Brilliant.
Which will be interesting because he hasn't used his ability yet, or at least that's what he's calling to me. I'm going to tell you.
What are you, by the way?
I'm the witch, which makes Cat the pit hag.
Yep, fair enough. I put you differently because just guessed, didn't you?
Yeah,
You're the
absolutely.
Witch. Who did you choose?
I chose myself in case we did have an evil twin. I didn't want to accidentally set off, kill the good twin, and everyone go, well, this is awkward now. But now I know that that's not in play, I can start picking people liberally.
Yeah, that's fine. That's great.
In
Do I
fact,
need to tell you anything else? I don't know.
in fact, I think I might go speak to Kat and ask her to turn me into the evil.
Yeah,
twin
Rich
tonight.
told me to pass this information on, so I'll pass it on to you. You pass it on to Kat.
Yeah, I will do.
Because if we've got a clockmaker saying 1, if I go talk to Kat, that's gonna look suspicious.
Yep, I will do.
Right, cool. All right then, onwards.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Whew, okay, that'll be interesting. Oh, I've muted myself. There we go. Well, let's see what's going on in the town square, shall we?
Evil.
Is there any Welsh people? Just so I know. Let's have a Welsh chat.
No, I think we've rounded them up well enough.
Who
said that?
I thought it was the Aussies that got rounded up and shipped off.
Most of the Welsh people went to Australia.
Makes sense.
Guys, this is dangerous topic here.
We're full of dangerous topics today, especially when it comes to Jack.
Oh yeah.
Would anybody else like to talk to me?
I'll talk to you.
Oh, come on, Kat.
I have heard that Jack's a bit tame. I'm sure there's a bit of a...
No.
How are you getting on?
I'm getting on fine. I'm finding it a bit hard to focus, so when I spoke to Jules, I was like a blubbering idiot, so that was fun.
Oh, is it tiredness or illness or?
No, I'm fully healthy. I think I'm tired. Yeah. Ben, are you feeling better?
Yeah, how are you doing then?
Yeah, I've actually had something to eat, and I think that's probably helped me quite a bit. So yeah, I'm feeling it. Just to give this some context, chat. I've currently have an illness called labyrinthitis, where I have dizziness because the bit of my ear that is there to detect balance is inflamed. It's a very strange illness where it constantly feels like you're on a haunted ship.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's well annoying. But you know, there's at least I don't have to. At least I don't actually work on a ship or something, right? I'm sat on my arse in a study in front of a PC. So there are way worse things to have. Anyway.
But now you know if you would be good on a ship. Anyway, Kat, do you want to give me some claims?
I will do. I will tell you. I am either the snake charmer, the seamstress, or the savant.
Okay, interesting.
How about you?
I'm either, and let me get this straight, because last time I was saying this, I forgot. Clockmaker, mathematician, or flower girl?
Clock, math, or... Have you spoken to Chris at all?
Yes, I have.
Because he gave me exactly the same set.
He might have.
Hypothetically, what would your clockmaker and math numbers be?
My clockmaker numbers would be 2. My math numbers, I have not come up with any yet.
So you're clockmaker or flower girl?
Yeah.
Awesome, that's great. Just to give me plausible deniability, I would just like Ben to hang around as storyteller. So I might not be the savant, but I feel I should just talk to him quickly anyway.
Oh, fair enough. I'll go back. Thanks, Kat.
Okay. This is just to let you know that I have asked Adam for my savant statements, and we had a nice little natter about the fact that I would be just pulling them out my arse.
Okay. Sounds good.
But as other storyteller, it's only fair that I inform you. So consider yourself informed.
Smart as well, because the more I know, the better I can help evil if I need to.
Yeah, well, we'll see. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing what happens. I gather that Chris might be Serenovist.
Well, I can't comment on that, I'm afraid.
No, I know. So
chat seems to think you're very good, though. I just want to say that this game and last game, several people in chat have been like, "Cat's really good at this."
Nah.
Yeah, no, you're popular.
Well, I've had a run of really bad games, so it was wait and see how this one turns out before making any judgments. Though. But last game was a real laugh. So Ah, thank you. That was very sweet.
That's all right. Cool him as a Zoom.
Love you,
Well, chat
chat.
does anyway. All right, let's head back to the town square, I think.
I'll head back.
That is my mother and my nephew running around.
Thank you, Megalolotron.
Tone. I mentioned you earlier. Is yours somebody I've not played with before? Do you want to have a chat?
I would describe that noise you just made as hauntingly majestic.
Thieves Guild.
Oh, you got a Bambino in the background.
That's me. Can you all hear Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Louis.
He's been having a great time up until exactly right now.
Well, to be fair, Evan, I usually cry when I watch you play Blood on the Clocktower.
It's just all that experience. Is
Yeah, all that experience.
So radiant.
It's a little bit overwhelming.
Just all for naught. It's hard to be in the presence of such majesty.
Adam, can I speak with you, please?
I'm afraid that you're all about to get dragged back. Noms are nomming.
Before that, can I just do a juggle? Peter will juggle Peter as a juggler.
Oops.
Okay,
And that's
Peter. So, welcome back to Town Square. Nominations are open. Peter juggles Peter as the juggler.
I feel it's pertinent to tell the town that I am the juggler. So yes.
Are you gonna juggle anything, Pat?
No, I'm just gonna jiggle.
Oh, the jiggler, right? Okay.
Are you the jiggler?
I actually no, I'm the juggler. And I would like to juggle myself as the juggler. I would like to juggle Kat as the town crier. I'd like to juggle Daniel as the artist.
Okay.
I would like to juggle Aggie as the clockmaker.
Okay.
I would like to juggle Chris as the clockmaker.
Okay, thank you.
And I would like to juggle Evin as the clockmaker.
I believe that's 6 juggles, Jules.
Ah, darn it. I got
Do
6.
you want to cancel the last one?
Yeah, cancel the last one.
Oh man!
So excited
Well, not
about
to be-
being a juggler.
Not to be left out. I think you'll all find that I am, in fact, the real juggler, and I will make 3 juggler guesses. And that is, I'm going to juggle Jules as the seamstress. I'm going to juggle Tilly as the sage, and I'm going to juggle Evin, other Evin, as the flower girl.
Okay. By the way, in chat we've decided that Evan and Evan together make Evian.
It sounds refreshing.
Exactly, it's refreshing spring water on the clock tower.
This is all very interesting because I'm the juggler and I would like to juggle Jack, Pat, Richie, and Peter as the pit hag.
Okay, thank you, Tilly.
I'm the juggler, and I'd like to juggle the riches than a Dashi.
One other thing, I would like to survive to the evening, but in addition to being the juggler, you'll also be excited to know that I am the clockmaker. And the clockmaker information I received last night was a 1.
Okay, sorry, Tone, I think you were cut off a second there. Do you want to say that again?
Yeah, so I'd like to juggle the
Was
riches
that,
than no
so
Dashi.
this is Evan speaking? Was I the one cut off? Should
No,
I
no,
repeat
you cut
myself?
Tony off.
Oh, sorry, Tone. You go ahead.
It's alright.
I'm done.
Right, so I'd like to juggle riches than no Dashi, Kaylee is the Vigor Mortis, Daniel is the Vortox, and Peter is the Fango.
Alright, thank you.
Love you, Tone.
Love you too,
Thank you for covering for me because I'm the real juggler, and I would like to juggle that I am the juggler.
Okay, thank you very much, Daniel.
I'm also. No, I'm not.
I'm just going to jiggle Pat.
Jiggle?
No! No!
So, nominations are open, guys. Do we have any?
Richie nominates Chris.
Okay, Richie, tell us why you have nominated Chris.
Well, I think Chris has made a lot of mistakes in his life. I think he hasn't given money to charity. He hasn't always tied shoelaces. Dangerous behaviour. And also kill all counterclaims.
Okay. Chris, a litany of frankly heinous crimes have just been laying at your doorstep, especially the shoelace one. That's perfect. A personal pet peeve of mine.
Wow.
What do you have to say in your defence?
Well, I'm certainly guilty of most of those. In response to the counterclaim that Rich is alluding to, for those that don't know, I am actually the clockmaker. Evin is obviously counterclaiming me. But yeah, I guess I don't mind dying. I've had all the info I'm going to get this game. I'm a little sus of Evin, although I guess it's possible he's been Serenovused. But yeah, I might. Yeah, I guess you can kill me if you want. I am just a clockmaker.
Okay.
What information did you get, Chris?
So I got a 2.
Okay, 8 votes required if you wish to execute Chris. Votes beginning in 3, 2, 1.
Are we lining up for the flower girl?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I recommend only half the town vote at least.
1.
At the bottom of the town square, but it looks right.
3, 4, 6.
7 and Evin.
I
Would
think
be
that
8.
works.
Oh no, you want
Oh.
Evin, do you?
Ooh.
Sorry. Evin already had it, so we only want 8.
I was about to not vote when I saw Cat vote, but
Sorry, I just
Exactly.
I didn't.
stayed the course.
Exactly 8 is enough. Do we have any other nominations today? Ooh. Seems like you've come to a consensus then. In that case, if we don't have any other nominations, I will bring the day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Chris has been executed. Chris.
Aggie.
Chris chooses Aggie. The game continues. Everyone goes to sleep. Oh my god, that was spicy. That was pretty cool. Let's get everyone in their cottages.
So, just for chat's awareness there, don't know if you're talking, Ben, I can't hear you.
I am
Maybe
not.
chat can. Nope, but just for chat's awareness there, when the clock dies, they have to choose one player. If that player is evil, their team loses, is what just happened there, as to why Chris selected Aggie. And as Aggie was good continues.
Correct. So, we've got some interesting lies to do today. Aggie is the flower girl. The demon did vote, so we will be telling her that the demon did not vote. Peter the juggler juggled that he was the juggler. We will be telling him that he is not the juggler.
Yes, that is going to be tough.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's it for now, actually.
So just for your awareness, in
Tilly.
case you don't have it as well, Richie is claiming to be the town crier, and Kat is claiming to be Savant.
Right, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think I picked up on most of that, yeah. Also, we're going to tell Tilly that Chris was evil. So,
Nice.
Unless they change Demon tonight, I think they're going to know they have a Vortox by tomorrow. Or at the very least, the seeds of that idea will be sown in necessary heads. Right, anyway, shall we do the thing?
Yep, let's do it.
Hello, Pat.
Good evening.
So, do you want to do it?
Not yet.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're cutting up for me, Ben. So.
Hang on. Let me redo my microphone. There we go. Is that any better?
Still with me?
Hello,
Slow in
Jack.
his old age.
So, who's it going to be?
I'm going to go with Evin with an A.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much.
It's no worries.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, that
Right.
went pretty well, didn't it?
It did. That was good. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2.
Okay, who's it going to be?
Right. I'm going to say that Tilly is mad that she's the klutz.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
So, Tilly, you were chosen by the Serenovus. You are mad that you are the klutz.
Okay.
All right. Have fun.
Wonderful.
Where do we go now? Here.
There?
Hello. All right, it's time. The moment you've been waiting
It
for.
is. Oh, I know. I love this bit. Well, seeing as Aggie has just been confirmed as a good player, she is an obvious pick, even though I did speak to her yesterday. I was kind of torn between her and Tone, because Tone claimed Dreamer, Math, or Sage. We know only two of those are options. I'm going to turn Aggie into the Barber.
Okay.
Unless it's not available.
All right, thank you, Kat. Okay, that was interesting. So that's actually that was a really good move, I think, because Aggie was about to be a key component, or one of the people who received false info, right? So she now becomes the Barber. And really, by creating that, they're just going to create more confusion. So that was a really good move.
It does help them. It does help them hide the Vortox for sure. At this point.
Absolutely. Let's go tell Aggie. Hello.
Hello.
You're now the Barber.
What?
Yeah. Have fun with that.
What?
Yep. Sorry, Adam, were you going to say something?
Nope, all good.
Okay, thank you. All right, have fun, Aggie. Bye. Hello. Who's it going to be?
I would like to pick Tone.
Okay. Thank you. All right, moving on. Just figuring out where we're going. All right, cool. I should just follow Adam, shouldn't I? He knows where we're going. He's actually paying attention.
Have a good one.
Hello, Jules.
I'm still alive.
Yep, would you like to use it?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, who's it going to be?
Myself and Kat.
Okay. So, for the benefit of chat, Jules is a seamstress. Jules chooses 2 players. But you can't pick yourself, Jules, sorry.
I can't pick myself. Oh,
players,
right.
not
So
yourself.
Aggie and Kat.
You choose Aggie and Kat, and you learn that they are the same alignment.
Oh, great. Now I have to figure out. Now I have to figure out if they were both telling me the truth or lying.
Alright, well, good luck. Have fun with that. Alright, so as you'll notice there, we've just done... Jules' info was false, which is a real shame. I do think that the evil team are probably going to switch Richie into a different demon eventually. But that was a big piece of info right there that's just been shafted for the good team, so they really need to figure out there's a Vortox soon.
Yeah, I think actually Evil needs to swap it soon as well.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think this juggler is going to give it away straight away.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's a shame they didn't swap it tonight.
If he's got any sense about him, he definitely will. So we're
So
going to
we've
go
got
over
one
to
more
Tilly.
left.
Yeah, tell Tilly that one dead player is evil. Hello.
Hello.
So it's now time for your info. You learn that one dead player is evil.
Right, okay.
Alright. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Moving on to somewhere. There. Hello.
Oh.
Peter, you will be pleased to know that you are in fact not the juggler.
So I got a 0, is that correct?
You got a 0 when you juggled yourself as the juggler.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Alright, that was cool. I think that the good team has ample information there to figure out that there's a Vortox in play.
Yeah, it's just interesting if they're going to go Vortox, because it could be Aggie as the Nodashi, right? with Chris as the Klutz, then it could be that way of showing why we've got bad information. That's the only two options I think they've got right now. If both Tilly and Peter come out today.
Yeah. I would be surprised if Peter doesn't. That's how he
I don't know, you Englanders.
Sorry, someone just played. Oh my god. This is never going to stop entertaining me. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, Adam, you've got no context for that whatsoever. We've got, I don't know if you know, but there was a stream where Tyler said, I don't know, you Englanders.
Englanders.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. Alright, anyway, let's get everyone home. Just wait for the slowpokes to catch up. Alright, Tony died in the night.
No. No tone.
Somebody didn't like your tone.
That wouldn't be the first time.
That's because he didn't tone it down.
Oh gosh.
Awful.
Cat?
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Can we go to the pie shop?
Sure thing.
Was that cat or was that Pat?
Evan, yes.
Aggie, can we go for a chat?
I'm going to the apothecarium, Evan.
Sorry, did someone ask me for a chat?
Dog.
I said Aggie. Yeah, let's chat, Aggie. Said Aggie?
Rich, yeah. The cemetery.
Yeah.
That depends on what help you need.
There's no real useful way for an evil character to be dead. Unless,
Vigor Mortis.
That's the only way.
But I don't believe there's a Vigor Mortis in play. Unless the pig has made one.
Let me check the night order sheet, one sec. Okay. So apart from possible collusion between a pet hag, but the fact that if Chris is the klutz, it's also like halved your odds. I'm going to trust that you're not, and let you know. I want to let someone know, but I don't really want to spread it right because it just sounds damning. But I'm the town crier. I got a yes.
Okay, well that matches my information because I'm the dreamer.
Right.
And I checked Daniel. And got either Juggler or Fangu. However, they're not the Juggler is not one of the 3 roles he gave me. So I do believe there's a Vortox in play.
Cool.
Hang on. Let's just 1 second. Let me just double check the seating order before I say that. Where you sat? Okay. Actually, you're not that far from me, so it is. But there could actually be a Nodashi between us as well.
True. Okay.
Because there's Evin and Lynette.
Okay. I may speak to Lynette and see if I can.
Have you spoken to Evin?
I have spoken to Evin.
Is he in? Do you know any information like outside or something?
He claimed clock. That's why I nominated Chris, because he claimed Clockmaker, and I had heard Chris had already claimed Clockmaker. That I realised that he might have just been made mad, but then he gave the different information to Chris, and I think Evin was talking for Evan. I think they may have swapped or something. But Evin with an A had claimed Clockmaker to me. That's why I voted. That's why I nominated Chris. But then when Chris gave a 2 rather than a 1, I was like, well, like he surely would have had the right information from Evin. So I just thought it was a good shout.
Okay.
But it's tricky then. But if he is the klutz, maybe he actually gave bad information on purpose, different information on purpose to get himself killed early, which is good for the klutz. So. How about you? Any information? Any thoughts?
I need to speak to somebody and see what they say. Because if their information's wrong, then I know it's a Vortox. If their information's right, then it's a Nadashi.
We have to be careful as well because we're pretty certain there's no evil.
Though, yeah. The thing is, though, the person I want to speak to is the only person that I actually definitively told my role to.
Who was that?
Peter.
Interesting. Okay, cool, nice. Anything else?
No, that's it at the moment.
All right. Good luck, buddy.
And you, mate.
So yeah, Larian has suggested pitch for a Discord-only minion role. You may listen to the stream during the day. There is actually kind of an in-development role that operates in a similar fashion, although I absolutely cannot say any more than that. I've already said too much, and there are vast swathes of the unofficial Discord server right now that are adding that to some document that they've got, I imagine. Not that I'm in any way dissuading that. I think that you Rabid fans are the most awesome thing about this game, frankly. But yeah, I'll probably get told off for saying that. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. We'll stay in here with you. I'm just trying to chat.
Yeah, I wanted to speak to Peter. I wasn't looking at who was in the rooms.
We got something else. We'll go.
No. We'll listen in. You keep talking, boys.
Okay.
So, Peter, what was the result of your juggle?
I got a 0, unfortunately. So I've spoken to someone else who has other information. They say that there is a Vortox.
Yeah, I've spoken. That matches what I've heard.
I was more disappointed. I was more concerned. You might think I was a suspect since he died. And
I still do partly, but I mean.
I won't fight dying at any time if there's a nomination, unless it's like last 3, of course. But the
roles I gave were dreamer, mathematician, and sage. So
you told me exactly what you were. So
yeah, but I mean, someone might have decided to take a 50-50 because if one of the people I spoke to was the Vortox, as the sage, they would know I would get wrong information. So. I mean, to me, it could be yourself, Daniel, Kaylee, or Kat.
Kat is the one I have the most suspicion on at the moment. Obviously, sat next to a clockmaker claim of 1. I think it's the right clockmaker. It's evil, isn't it? Not just in particular, isn't it? Yeah, demon or
minion.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm wrong thing. I'm not thinking. No, it's not what I thought it was. But someone has said that they have a read on Kat as being a bit suspicious. But again, it's a bit vague. But if I was going to go for anyone, it'd be Kat, but have very little on it.
I've got 3 roles she's given, but.
Do you mind telling me what they were? I want to check them against the other person.
Snake Charmer, Seamstress, and Savant.
Okay. They are different to the roles that the other person told me she claimed.
Another character and all of those kind of things, but I have heard a claim of a philosopher.
Mm-hmm.
But the confusing thing is that I've heard a claim of a philosopher who has used their power, and I've heard a claim of a philosopher who hasn't used their power.
So the one that has is probably right then. If you
so I got a 3, which makes me think that the philosopher has used their power, but they are just telling people that they haven't. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got 2 last night, which makes me think no Dashi because that's the most obvious one, and I'm trying to figure out what else it could mean. But your artist question, does it help me on my quest to find out what's going on?
I don't think it does, to be honest.
Okay.
I just asked if some of my neighbours are they the demon,
right?
And I was told no.
Okay. So you asked if Evin and Tony are demon. The demon.
I asked for the 2 neighbours either side. So I asked Evin, Richie, Daniel, and Tilly.
Right. Okay.
I got a no. But I'm now thinking, should I have not said the demon and just said evil? But anyway, it's too late now.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. That's still good information to go on.
Yeah. So
okay.
I need to go around and share that with some other people.
Yeah. Okay. No worries then. Thanks so much.
That's all right.
Bye. It's so good that we're in a Vortox game. It's so good.
Well, the thing about Vortox games is they have this tendency to blow up in the evil team's face towards the end.
Yep, I'm very well aware of that. I'm on a constant state of panic. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see how far we go. It's fine. Right. Anyway, onward. Bye.
One of them.
Oh, Tony, here.
I am.
Tone, can we go have a chat, please?
Sure.
In,
Hey,
in the
Ben, can we
cemetery?
chat? Ben, can we chat? Ben?
Maybe he's talking to chat.
Do you want to have a chat?
Maybe if it's Ben, I miss chat. I'd like to talk with you and chat. I'm struggling here. I need my chat back. Ben?
I don't care about you, Ben. I just want you to send a message.
Ben's ignoring me.
What have we missed?
Ben?
Chat's mine.
Jules, we can drop down and talk if you want.
Ben
Oh,
might be
okay.
on mute. He might actually be talking to chat.
He might be talking to chat. Okay.
So what
You could chat with Adam,
transpired?
perhaps.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh goodness.
Aggie, do you want a quick chat? I'll take one moment.
Can I speak with?
I don't think I can have a chat with you, Lynette. Why not?
Oh, thanks, Pat. We go to the tavern though.
Okay.
How long?
Hey, there
Oh,
you go.
Taking a bath.
Chat! Hello!
Hello.
Ben, I have to warn you, Jules doesn't want either of us, just so we're
Okay.
I miss you, chat. Chat, and I really, really miss you. It's a very different experience not having you around. I don't know what I should do. I need some suggestions, and I know that I can't talk to you because you know everything.
Well,
All right,
they,
that's all.
I'm sure they
Sorry,
wish you
sorry,
well.
sorry.
Oh, they say they miss you too.
They miss me too?
Yeah.
Oh, I miss them so much. Okay, thank you, chat. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Right. I think it's time we brought people back.
Can't even believe you'd make such a wild accusation.
Going down the list, picking randomly. Eventually, I'll get the right one.
Do we publicly know who Tone was?
Not yet.
Alright, everyone's getting dragged back. Everyone's getting dragged back. Welcome back, everybody.
Whoa.
Nominations are open.
Ooh,
Okay, so
I was waiting
before
on Cat, who's talking to the storyteller.
Alright, so before the nominations, somebody nominates or anything, I will give my information. I was the dreamer. I checked one person, and the role that I was told for them.
I am gonna come up
doesn't.
with some information.
Can I finish talking, please? Excuse me.
Do you just hate
the same role
Tony
I
or
said
something?
yesterday, but I have different
Evan.
information than what I said.
Evan.
Basically,
Evan.
I
Evan.
received
I don't think Evan can hear us.
on the first night.
I don't think he can hear us.
Mute him.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Do you think he's still talking?
Yeah.
Right, guys.
He's
Go
just like sitting
quickly.
there with Adam going, and then on the second night.
Right.
Tone, sorry.
Okay, so I checked one person on the very first night, and the roll I was told did not match the 3 rolls that they gave me, and the evil roll I was told was a Fangu. So and from speaking to other people, I do believe there's a Vortox in play.
From what
I
I've
concur
heard,
on
that might
Vortox.
check out.
I've heard other information that corroborates Vortox.
That's interesting.
Yeah, likewise.
Just remember that may be true, that may change, and other factors in play as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
But
Mhm.
yeah.
Agreed.
Are you okay now, Evin?
I heard you've got some information for us.
Yes, sorry. When I was speaking before, I couldn't hear anyone else talking. I'm informed I was talking over people. So sorry, that is a technical issue rather than
An experience issue, yeah.
unbridled weakness on my part. Sorry, so I did miss whatever revelations people just had. But just to repeat myself, I am the Clockmaker. I received a 2, not a 1. The reason I lied is I didn't want the evil team to know for sure whether or not I was the Clockmaker to try and get attacked at night. But if knowing a 2 helps anyone direct a nomination today with what they know, that is the information I received on the first night.
Okay.
Well, I've got to admit, chat really enjoyed that, Evan. Comments include, Evan has no time for the discourse of these foolish mortals. Evan is mad that he can't hear anyone.
The best one was Evan is tone deaf. That was...
It's just with his experience, he just exists on a different plane of dimensionally than all of us. That's just what happens.
Oh
He
yeah,
ascended.
I'm in 2 other games of Clocktower right now.
I would just like to say that yesterday I was mad about being the Clockmaker. So there's definitely a Serenovus out there.
Yeah, I think with nobody coming out as twins, I think we're fairly certain that we have the other 3. So the question is, was anybody pit hagged at any point?
Well, I'm only sure the pit hag, like you say, there must be a pit hag. They would have targeted someone.
Yeah, no, but obviously, if you are good in pit hag, that means that obviously that there was no evil reshuffle just yet.
But they might not want to come out with it because it might be very useful to keep it hidden.
And if the pit hag chooses somebody who is in play, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not worth confirming that.
There's 15
we know we've
people.
got one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and also, if the pit hag turns someone into something like, let's say, the mutant's just
of course, yes.
shut the hell up.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah,
how certain are we that we have a Vortox?
People seem to be sure of that, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'd say 60%
a lot of
from
people
what
would have
I've
to be
heard.
lying.
I've heard a story of provably false information, rather than just I could be lying or poisoned or something. That has to be wrong, but that's what I've heard. I've also heard other information which is just seems wrong as well. So
Would a Vortox explain those things?
Yes, correct.
So I would imagine a juggler juggling themselves is probably one of those, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of those scenarios.
I heard about this first bit on day 1, just for reference.
I heard of a juggler claiming that they got a 0 after juggling themselves, and as I said, I checked somebody as a dreamer, and their roll did not match 3 rolls they gave me, and the evil roll I was told was a Fangu. So.
The thing that I'm interested by yesterday is someone mentioned that they had heard info of another Klutz in play. I think that's quite key to find more info on.
It's worth noting that I think that Chris, I think the Storyteller was backing up Chris's bluff as a Klutz.
Second call for nominations.
Chris, would you like to confirm to us that you are the Klutz?
Oh, I 100% am the Klutz, yeah.
He is not.
Bless
you.
I don't believe Chris either, to be fair.
This is Australian Evan. I nominate Aggie.
Okay, Evan nominates Aggie. Evan, state your case, please.
Someone needs to be nominated. If we're hearing doubts about whether Chris is in fact the klutz, and there might be another klutz in play, then I want to nominate and target the player that Chris chose, which is Aggie.
Okay, Aggie, your response.
Well, Evan, this makes me really sad because to my mind and in my eyes, I got confirmed by Chris. But since you're throwing shade on him now, I'm not sure why, but you look suspicious to me. And also, I got pit hacked. It might not be the best idea to kill me today.
Okay.
But by all means, do it and see what happens.
Is that a threat? All right, so 7 votes required for Aggie. In 3, 2, 1.
And no, I'm not claiming the goblin. But if anything happens, it's probably not going to be good. Yeah, Cat, that ship has sailed. I was the flower girl.
Well, there has to be another. There has to be another nomination anyway, because someone needs to die for the Vortox.
Yes. Or someone needs to be executed for Vortox.
Yeah.
We could just execute Chris or Tone.
3's not enough. Any other nominations?
I mean, we have Evin the Clockmaker, right? So.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, but we need to try and find bad
We should execute every day because.
If we believe there's a Vortox, we need to execute somebody. Yes. Sorry, Jules.
If we're just executing on the point of principle, I'd rather just execute a dead player than execute potentially other stuff.
I would like to nominate Cat.
Jules nominates Cat. Jules, your prosecution, please.
I am the seamstress. I used my ability last night. If we believe that there is a Vortox in play, and we believe that Aggie is good and was the flower girl, which is what Aggie told me on the first day, Kat gave me 3 rolls and then came back and gave me a 4th roll, and I got a yes that they are the same alignment. However, if it's a Vortox game, that should be a no, and Kat should be dead.
That is a very good case. Do you want to know the information I had today?
Of your claim that was not on the first day, and
yes. One of the statements are Juggler was an evil bluff, and no one is currently poisoned.
Okay. 7 votes required if you wish to execute Cat. 7 votes. 3, 2, 1.
I think we should do this.
Yes. We'll at least get a minion out of the way.
Well, you're not getting a minion out of the way, but
there's enough people.
It's possible that Jules is lying.
Yeah.
Kill me tomorrow. I'm happy. I'm a used seamstress. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vols? 8 vols on Cat. It's very unpleasant. 8 is enough. Do we have any other nominations?
Jules, could you do me a favour and sincerely claim a role that isn't seamstress?
That isn't seamstress?
Yeah, I'd just like you to sincerely claim something else for a minute for me.
I'm the artist.
Have you asked your question yet?
No.
Richard nominates Evan.
Richie, is that Evan to your right?
I was torn between which one, but I think Evan with an A.
Yep, okay. Alright, state your case.
Kill all triple claims. I don't like. I appreciate Chris is saying he was Ceranobus, but still, and Evin seems to be following Chris's information, and I appreciate we think it's false information because of Vortox, but I was told different information, and I was told it straight out, and now he's trying to get a person picked by the Ceranobus to get themselves executed.
Actually, I just wanted to check whether it was Ceranobus full stop. Because if we're executing on someone on the seamstress claim, it'd be quite nice to know if they're Ceranobus.
Okay.
As for killing me, I do not particularly object to it, but I do feel that going off the seamstress information is probably better, and I'd be careful about using votes just in case Aggie is lying about the Flower Girl thing and we still have one in play.
I mean, I would like more information, but I've had 2 nights, and honestly, that's probably something.
Okay. So we got 8 on Cat, 9 required for Evan, and 3, 2, 1.
I'm not going to vote for this.
No, I'm not.
I am not going to vote for this.
Nope.
No.
Well, if we do, we'll still have a Flower Girl. I've voted on both, so I don't mind.
Well, no, Rich is just a killer anyway. He likes to kill people.
Okay, 3 is not enough. Cat's still on the chopping block.
I think Evan's a good player, and it's handy to, if he's evil.
I don't think you're going to beat 8 on Cat. So with that in mind, unless I get another nomination, I'll bring the day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Cat is executed. The game continues. Everyone goes to sleep. Did you have an eye on Tilly that day at all, Adam?
She came out saying she was the klutz and saying Chris was lying about being the klutz. But also, I don't know if you saw it, Lynette used their artist question.
Yes, I did hear that, yeah. Good one as well, actually. Would have been a really good one if it wasn't a Vortox game.
Well, it depends if they now believe the Vortox. They now should know it's one of those 4 people.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, if you wanna keep Serenovus in the back of your mind, I'm quite happy for you to adjudicate Serenovus executions. If you want to cut in and say such and such is executed, I'll honour it.
Works for me.
All right, cool. Just a bit of teamwork there, guys. I'm surprised Aggie didn't come out earlier, as the barber, and say, "Hey, we've got a pit hag."
Well, it's a good shout because if they don't know. If you don't do that, then the pit hag doesn't know if it's worked. Yeah,
fair point.
It's something I do when I'm pit hag. But that was a really big loss for Evil Team losing the pit hag at that stage.
That was huge.
They're now stuck with the Vortex for the rest of the game.
Yep. All right, well, let's go visit Pat. Hello.
What? Hello there.
Hello. Who's it going to be, Pat?
I assume you're still asking whether I'm using my ability, not asking me to choose, right?
Sorry, yeah. Are you going to use it?
Yeah, let's change it to the Flower Girl. Let's do it.
Okay.
And I assume I only start getting information after the upcoming day, right?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Hello, who's it going to be?
Hello. Well, the most active nominee seems to be Evin with an I rather than Evin with an A, so I'm going to pick Evin with an I, please.
Okay. Alright, good stuff. Thank you very much. Alright, you're 1 down. And you're muted. What?
Sorry, that was my fault.
Alright.
Yes, I said crap. Damn it. Alright, let's go with Evin with an I.
Yep.
Is mad he's the sweetheart.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Yep. I'm just
Fingers
scanning.
crossed.
I'm scanning the cottages right now. Oh, Adam's already there. Hello.
Hey.
So, Evan, you have been chosen by the Serenovus. You are mad that you are the sweetheart.
Oh, cool. Ah, okay.
So, for folks in the chat who haven't realised the the ramifications of that, Evan is now obliged to be mad that he is an outsider and he is the mutant whose power is if you are mad about being an outsider, you might be executed. So, Evan's
So basically, it is up to you today whether or not to execute me, and I will not know. I do not know what will or will not please the storytellers. I am I don't know how I'm gonna roll with this, but we'll figure it out. I will before I will tell you now. Before nominations close, I will publicly claim to be the sweetheart.
Okay, cool. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Cool. Great. Thanks.
See you then. Evan.
See ya.
Whew, all right, where are we going now? Somewhere.
Oop.
Don't mind me. I've just got abysmal eyesight. I'm trying to scan the cottages here.
I will.
There we go. Hello.
Hello. So I was just asking Adam, what happens?
So they would get told that a minion did not vote today. Is all they would get told.
Okay, fair enough.
So who would
The
you?
question.
Oh, go on.
I was just say, Richie was asking if a town crier is in play and a minion votes and does not vote, what would happen? And I was saying they would get told that a minion did not vote.
Yep.
Or rather, I guess, nominated, but yeah.
Sorry, nominated. Yep.
So who's it going to be, dude?
All right, the person I would wish to kill is Tilly.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thanks.
So just going to drop into a cottage to go through the thought process.
I didn't have the next one ready. Sorry.
Yeah, neither did I. I'm just dropping in here to go through it, actually. So up next is Barber, but the Barber's not dead. Then it would be the Sage, but the Sage is not dead.
Yep.
So
it would be Pat
it's
next to the
Seamstress,
Flower Girl,
but
so you
Seamstress
were
used
saying
her
you wouldn't give
ability.
them their
Pat is the Flower Girl, but he became the Flower Girl today, so we don't visit him. Tilly's dead. Juggler's used his ability. So it's literally nobody.
What a wonderful time.
Yep. So yeah, we just kill a couple of seconds and then we'll pop back up. Oh, and Lynette's
So
used her
Ben-
ability.
Yes, there you go. And I was thinking with Evan, if they have an evil person on the block, we'll kill Evan. If they don't, we might just let it go through.
Yeah, I think so.
Depends which is worse for good.
I think Evil are having a rough enough time as it is now.
Yep.
What
Whatever's
might be-
worse
what-
for good.
What might be interesting actually is if Evan nominates somebody, we could have him killed. And then, but then obviously his ability would no longer function. Yeah, some very interesting combinations of things that could happen today. That's for sure. Anyway, let's move on.
Sounds good.
Alright, welcome back, gang. Tilly died in the night. Right, in the interest of keeping things going, because I now have... I am literally starting tomorrow's stream in 11.5 hours. So I'm going to try and keep a happy pace. So it's just ticked over to 28 minutes past the hour. I'm going to reopen nominations at roughly 35 minutes past the hour.
Billy, do you want to talk?
Sure.
Okay.
Can we talk, please?
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Evan, you were after somebody, weren't you?
Yeah, Kaylee, but she's currently muted, so she might be AFK.
Okay. Jack, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, let's have a chat, Pat.
In that case, Rich, would you like a chat?
Right.
Hello.
So,
have you philosophized anything?
I have philosophized into the role that you know which one it will be.
The snake charmer.
Nah. I genuinely can't. No. No, the extra pressure of actually hitting somebody with a snake charmer in a game like this. No.
The flower girl.
Absolutely. So you're the only one that knows as before. So yeah, I'm up to let you know just in case.
I can't wait for you to die accidentally at night and then you point the finger immediately at me.
I will not point the finger at you if I understood the code earlier on. So yeah.
Well, there was no code earlier on. I can now confirm though that I am no longer the philosopher and that I am now the flower girl.
All right, that makes perfect sense.
Yep. There is no code here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I will see you in a bit. Oh, I think he's actually bought it. I think it's going quite well as mutant, but I'm a little bit worried because Aggie has claimed to be pit hagged by Cat into the barber, which means that there was no barber in play initially, which means there's 2 of the 3 were in play. I know the Klutz is one of them, so there's a 50-50 chance that I'm being double claimed on.
Well, Jack, chat have just played the Rest in Peace sound clip, so make of that what you will.
Oh no, this is not going well.
But who is it a rip for? You or Patrick?
Oh, that's a valid.
For whom does the bell toll?
I'm going to continue on with this because I think it's quite fun.
You've got it, right? What else can you do? I'm going to go and listen to some chats.
Okay.
Anything information-wise you want to share?
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for me not to come out with my information. So I was the Oracle, and I received a 1 on Chris and Tone, and I'll then obviously know more information.
Okay.
If we assume there's a Vortox, then they're both good. I guess. No, I guess it could both be evil. That's true. But it feels unlikely.
I think day 1, we assumed that there was a Vortox, so that would be incorrect. So I think we can trust who died day 1. Or it was Chris, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tone. I think we trust Tone then.
Yeah,
Right.
Chris died by execution and did have the Klutz stuff trigger. I had to say that it was it was a bluff that was being sorted around Storyteller because I couldn't think of another reason.
Fine. Okay. All right. I mean, I can tell you where I'm at. I think it's pretty obvious now. I was a juggler, and I'm the one who got the 0.
Okay.
So I'm going to juggle myself. But yeah, thank you for that.
All right. Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. I think it's going to be really useful for me to know who you've picked.
So I have currently picked Evin with an I.
Oh, good, because I made him mad. That's good timing. That was good plan. We didn't even talk to each other. I've made him mad that he's the sweetheart. He's also the flower girl, in case you didn't know that.
Evin is.
Evin, yeah. So Evin and Evan have swapped roles. Evan is the actual clockmaker. Evin is the flower girl. Which is actually throwing loads of suspicion on Aggie, which is brilliant.
This is fantastic because Pat has philosophized into the flower girl.
Holy shit! Really? When did
So-
you do that?
I don't know when he's done that, but now the flower girl is getting drunk information.
Wait, has the demon changed? Do we
No.
know? No.
No. Pat's the pit and she's died.
Chat just gave
Wait.
you a round of applause
Cat.
for that, guys.
What?
Wait, hold on. Pat is,
Well,
Pat,
for what you've just said.
Pat is the pit hag?
Cat with a
Oh, Cat.
with a
Yeah,
K.
no, sorry, I was wondering if you changed the demon at any point. Sorry, I got confused with that. So the philosophy is on the flower girl. Fudging hell.
Yeah, because apparently the flower girl is no longer in play because of Aggie.
Brilliant. But Evan's getting wrong information anyway, because Bill Vortex. But but they're gonna think, oh, this is brilliant.
No, because this might be interesting because, and I'm going to politely ask the storyteller, give them true information because as a drunk you can.
Ooh, politely give who? The Evan?
Yeah, so if Evan's the drunk flower girl, then he can receive correct information if he's drunk. Because he doesn't have an ability and Ben just lies to him. Ben, polite request, can you just give them completely true information?
I mean, guys, I can't even confirm whether or not what you think he is actually what he is.
That's a good point. I mean,
I know,
he might actually die. Because should we try to bait a witch thing? Because, that'd be fun.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
Jack, what are you claiming, by the way?
I am going to tell you that I'm claiming philosopher. Because I'm actually the mutant. But I've told you I'm the philosopher.
Alright. Cool. Great, alright then. Let's go back.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Cat, why are you saying your mouse slipped? Did your cat bring you one?
Sorry? Because I accidentally went into Backstab Alley instead of the town square.
Oh, have you got one of those nipples in the middle of the
Yes,
keyboard?
yeah.
Classic.
Horrible.
That is some
Oh.
classic sort of 90s keyboard stuff there.
Oh, yeah, that-
I miss
that's
those.
IGM.
I really do miss those, but I imagine they're better in my memory than they actually were in real life.
The new ones are relatively okay. Basically, if they were IBM ThinkPad things, then Lenovo bought them, so they still do them. So if you really want a nipple on your laptop, just buy a Lenovo laptop.
What? This is not a tech review.
Yeah, this is
bypass.
slipped into other realms. Right, everyone's getting brought back. I did say 35 past the hour. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the town square. Nominations are open. Does anyone have anything to share? Does anyone have any nominations?
I guess I would like to share with the town that I was the Oracle and I got a 1 on Chris and Tone. So I was not the Klutz. I was Serenova's just like.
Can I ask why we have a Clockmaker double claim between Evan and Evan? Neither of them have been Serenovus.
Sorry, refer to them as Evian, please. We have sponsorships to deal with, alright?
Is it because one of them's the good twin and one of them's the evil twin?
Yeah, I'm actually the Snake Charmer and planning to steal the game. No, it's fine. I'm the Clockmaker. Evan has been doing shenanigans with me.
Yeah, I can agree to that. I was happy for the role claim to try and get some shenanigans out there. I will say what I am later today, but I kind of want to see what happens first. I just want to give space for some other stuff to happen.
Ooh. Sounds exciting.
I'll just say it now because nothing's happening. I'm the sweetheart. I'm coming out as the sweetheart now because that is the right thing to do. And I'm looking for my counter sweetheart. No. Basically, I didn't want to publicly claim to be an outsider until I was relatively sure it wasn't a Fangu game. I haven't heard of any other outsiders, so I think that it might just be Chris is the Klutz, if Chris is telling the truth. And given that we've got a few dead people now, I figured that letting people know the real outsider count would be a good way to go. I'm relatively sure that even if it is a Fangu game, they probably won't attack me now. So I'm not the Clockmaker. I don't know that Evan is for sure the Clockmaker, but we are not double claiming.
When's the first time you told someone you were the sweetheart? What day? One or
today?
Day. Okay.
But I really didn't want to do anything until I was relatively sure it wasn't a Fangu game.
First call for nominations.
Just to clarify, there's no risk in making someone drunk at this point.
Also, it could very soon become a Franco game with a pitch egg in play.
That's true.
I think it's still a Vortox game based on information that I've heard from players.
Yeah. So, and we have if we believe Cat was actually evil, then we have a 33% chance that she may have been the pit hag, but that's still a lower chance than the pit hag still being alive. So, yeah.
Second call for nominations.
Potentially getting rid of a spent Clockmaker makes sense, and we should maybe think about nominating Evan. Evan with an A.
I nominate Evin with an A.
Okay, Jules, state your case, please.
I believe Tilly has explained it. We are in a Vortox game. We should continue to execute, and Clockmaker is something we can easily or safely get rid of.
Okay.
Expendable.
Evan,
Expendable,
your
that's the
response,
word.
Please.
No horrific objections to this, unless anyone has any people they actually think are evil. It's usually better to execute evil people than good people, but happy to die here if that's the will of the town.
Evan, the other half of Evian will say, I think we should execute Jules instead, but I'll say why after the vote.
I think we should execute the sweetheart instead, because if it does turn into a Fangu game, we kill outsiders first before townsfolk.
Or we could just make
there'll be
someone
time
drunk.
for that after, but first we're going to vote. Beginning in 3, 2, 1. 6 votes required.
The reason I want to kill Jules is because Jules has also used their ability, and they used their ability in a way that got someone suspicious killed. So I just kind of want to
Hey, I wasn't
clean up
suspicious.
killing both people who are gods. Well, suspicious according to Jules. And I have another little nugget that might help us execute Jules.
4 is not enough.
Just to clarify, the same logic applies to Evin as well, because the whole Clockmaker double/triple claim, of which he's a part of, and now he's claiming a safe sweetheart. I'm not too sure, and I've been told that he's a very good player.
Very experienced.
Very experienced.
It also sounds like a madness claim to me as well, but
Yeah, the fact that nobody else has changed roles suggests it's a Serenovus rather than anything else.
Unless Jules
Richie,
actually just targeted the Serenovus and we've killed it already.
So we currently have no one on the block. So we're on second call for
Richie,
nominations.
What do you want to do?
Richie?
Not be fished for a witch.
Ah.
I've nominated the last 2 days. No thanks for that.
Yeah, I've already warned him off for that, so...
Here's what I was going to...
Go ahead.
Here's my argument. The only people who've nominated now on multiple days are Richie and Julie. I was going to see if Richie nominated today as well, because people who keep nominating when we are fairly certain there's a witch in play know that they're probably not going to get killed by the witch, so they can nominate more safely. So I've been looking at Richie for nominating day 1 and day 2. Jules just made a nomination today. If there's an argument for killing Evin as the Clockmaker, then there's the same argument for killing Jules as the Seamstress.
Final call for nominations.
Evan would like to nominate Jules.
Okay, Evan, tell us why you've nominated Jules. Hang on, haven't you already nominated today? No, you've been nominated, sorry. Do continue.
Because if a witch has targeted me, it's no real loss, and I agree with the arguments that Evan had previously put forward.
Okay, Jules, your response?
The reason I have been continually nominating is because I knew I'm expendable. Feel free to kill me. Sure. I am what I've said I am, and I feel pretty good that we have gotten at least one evil out of the game. I don't have... Feel free, let's continue this game and go towards winning by having an execution today, instead of not executing.
Okay, 6 required in 3, 2, 1.
That is more than 6.
That is a suspicious amount of votes.
Yeah.
That is a lot of people. So...
If it gets to 6, happy days. It hasn't yet got 6. Daniel, hello?
I took my vote out because I'm trusting that one of you two will vote and I don't want to go overboard.
Is that 6?
Yeah.
6.
Cool.
6 votes currently. 7 votes. 7 votes on Jules is enough. Do we have any other nominations today? Sounds like you're satisfied. So with that in mind, unless we have any more nominations, I'll be bringing the day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Jules is executed. The game continues. Everyone goes to sleep.
I didn't notice if Richie voted, Ben. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know if you tracked that.
Oh god, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I think he did. I think he was part of the voting block on Jules. Chat, did you catch that? I'm pretty sure he did. He didn't. Oh, okay. No, he didn't. Thank you. Thank God all 67 of you are helping us. Alright. Let me make a note of that.
Yeah, he changed it at the end. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me, chat.
Well done, guys. Well played. Well played. Right, okay. So, yeah, we're heading over to Jack then. Jack, hello. I thought for sure he was gonna nominate. I really thought he was gonna. I thought he was winding up to a nomination, and he didn't.
Yeah. So did I, and it turned out Evin with an A was the one who nominated, not Evin with an I.
Yeah. After all this time, I think maybe you should just avoid Evans now and go somewhere else.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna go on myself.
Oh, there we go.
What?
It's gonna be interesting. All right. Okay. Thank you, Jack.
I'll see you in a bit.
Hello.
Damn it! I haven't finished thinking.
That's all right. You take a moment.
I also can't ask your opinion as well. I'm like, what is better?
I mean, you can ask.
Yeah, you can ask. You just won't get a reply.
Yeah, that's a good point. Right. Currently, I'm in an argument between the two Evins. Evin and Evian, as we call them. I'm currently debating between Evian.
Okay.
You can make somebody Serenovist into the role that they are apparently claiming, right? It's not like any rules against that, is there?
Not at all. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
It's got to be a good character. That's all.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make Aggie mad that she's the flower girl.
Okay. Thank you, Kaylee.
Okay.
Hi, Aggie.
Oh no, why are you here?
You've been chosen by the Serenovus. You are mad that you're the flower girl.
Okay.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Alright. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a devious but probably terrible plan.
Okay, let's hear it.
This plan involves the death of Aggie. Por favor.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay, so Aggie has died. So that means the demon will now get to immediately choose 2 players and swap their characters. Now, this is very interesting, actually, because regardless of what character Aggie becomes, she's still obliged to pretend she is the flower girl. What would be truly amazing is if Hare and Pat get swapped right now.
This is Evil's last chance. If I was Rich at this point, I know there's very little suspicion on him, but I feel Kaylee is even safer at this point. So if I was Richie at this point, I might still switch himself and Kaylee around.
Yeah, not a bad shout. Let's find out. Let's see what he does. All right, Richie. Choose 2 Choose 2 players to switch characters, please.
Okay. Aggie.
Yep.
And Dan. Aggie and Lynette.
Aggie and Lynette. Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. Okay, that was interesting.
So close, but at least he's doing the smart thing of keeping the barber in the game,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So that he can switch later on. This is good.
It's worth noting, however, that now that Aggie becomes the artist's ability is no longer used for Aggie. Aggie wakes up as a fresh artist and can use the artist's ability.
Well, Aggie's dead, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah, of course. Yeah, totally forgot about that. Alright, swap these around then. You are now the barber. You are now the artist. You're about to die. Okay, let's... Aggie's gonna be very, very stunned now. Let's go tell her. Hello, Aggie. Hello, Aggie. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello, yep. You're now the artist.
Okay.
So you got all that, yeah? You're the artist. You're mad that you're the flower girl.
Yeah, just a bohemian lifestyle, you know.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Hello, Lynette.
Hello.
Tonight you became the barber.
I became what, sorry?
The barber.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Lynette,
are the
you are
barber.
now the barber.
I'm now the barber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you very much. Moving on. Hello, Pat.
How are we doing?
Yeah, not bad. You learn that the demon did vote today.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Am I having
And
microphone?
I feel like you're trolling me at this point. Whenever I see you go down to the bottom one, I go to the top one and you don't. It's like we're not following each other on the cottages of the last.
Me and Ed have that problem too, yeah. Is my mic cutting out on Discord or something?
No, you sound good to me.
Okay, right. Right, okay, cool. Let's, yeah, I think we've probably killed enough time now. We don't have to go anywhere else, so straight on up to Town Square.
Oh, it's quiet.
It is quiet, yeah.
Well, it's about to get noisy, because Aggie is dead.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the Aggies.
I just want to say before we all split off today, I was Serenovus yesterday, and I am not Serenovus now. So if there is a player out there who's been Serenovus, just know that whoever you are, I am in your corner. Either that or we executed the Serenovus yesterday.
So are you the clockmaker? Or are you the...
I am not the clockmaker. I am not the sweetheart.
I would like to say that I was pit hanging to the sweetheart last night.
Ooh.
Oh. Who was that? Daniel, was it you?
Yes, that was Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel, can we chat?
Can I just say something before everybody goes?
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
I feel like I was targeted by like many minions and the demon tonight, and I'm dead. I'm also the flower girl.
You said you got pit.
Pat, can I talk to you?
Oh, I think I've put it together.
I don't think you have.
To me.
Hello. Hello.
So just to confirm my flower girl information, can you give me your flower girl information?
Yeah, well, my flower girl information, which so yesterday we had, I think, everybody apart from Daniel, Lynette, and Richie vote. I think if I paid attention, and I got a yes. Which, if we believe it's a Vortox, it's a no.
For day 3, I've got you, Jules, Kaylee, me, Evan, Jack, Peter, and Evan. So Evian have voted. So it's not everybody.
Well, just remember there were 2 votes.
Yeah, I know. I was taking notes.
I was writing the names down as they were going across, so I'm fairly certain that. So I've got Pat, Jules, Kaylee, Aggie, Evan, Jack, Peter, Evan, and that's that, right?
That's
so
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so Richie, Lynette, and Daniel are the ones that haven't voted from people that are alive.
Oh, are you discounting the dead people? Okay. I mean, that makes sense, totally.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I thought you weren't, we weren't getting to 15 with that.
Yeah, no. So
you got a what from all that?
I got a yes, which if we believe a Vortex is a no, right?
So we now suspect Richie, Lynette, or
Daniel.
Who's now the sweetheart.
Allegedly so, yes.
Okay. Right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Flower Girl.
But that could be that it is a yes, couldn't it? This is a Vortox in play.
Yeah, if there's a Vortox in play, then that could be true. Especially if there are a number of people around the circle that are trying to prove there is a Vortox in play. So obviously there's Peter, who's the juggler, or is claiming a juggler. and that's a very easy, because he juggled himself, that's a very easy Vortox claim. And then I believe Richie is claiming some information that implies a Vortox as well. If for example, Richie was... Oh no, because if you're...
So if you think of Vortox in play and you think Rich is one of them possibilities,
yeah.
Then
but then
that would go with my information.
No, my logic trail was a bit naff there, to be fair. But I don't know. I can tell you, you don't necessarily have to believe me, but I can tell you I wasn't demon. But I couldn't tell you about everyone else. I didn't like, to be fair, I didn't like Evan's Clockmaker claim.
Yeah.
Oh, either of the Evans, because day one, the first person I spoke to was Evin with an I, and he immediately came out as a Clockmaker to me.
Yeah, he did to me as well, and he said he was going to pretend to be the juggler.
Yes, that's exactly the same thing he said to me.
Yeah.
And so the fact that there now seems to be a different Clockmaker in play, and that he's kind of, the fact that he pulled that out of his bag, I'm unsure.
A lot of people have been claiming the Clockmaker though.
Sure.
Clockmaker and juggler are very popular tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, but I think Chris was Sarah Novus, if I'm not wrong. Whereas I think Evin just literally day one came out and said, I'm the Clockmaker to me. So the fact that he felt comfortable going with that day one as the sweetheart also doesn't feel quite right. Oh no, he's not the sweetheart yet, was he? Because he said he was Sarah Novus.
He did tell me. Evin told me he told only you and me that he was the Clockmaker.
She's like, I've been made the barber. Hagged into barber.
This makes a lot more sense now.
Hi, chat! Sorry,
Hello.
I'm just...
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello, chat. I miss you.
Chat are oddly silent. This is awkward. No, chat miss you too.
Hey, chat, can I trust Jack? They're not going to answer.
Yeah, chat say, go with your gut.
I'm sure that's what they said.
Yeah, that's too polite for chat.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, that's... So when I got the yes that Aggie and Kat were the same alignment, and Kat was a lot more sus with her roles. So that's why I was like, So I think Kat was the witch. That's what I've written down.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean,
so feel safe to accuse. J'accuse.
Okay, that puts me a bit at ease for nominations. I've been quite holding back a little bit. So
I don't think you should. Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you again in a bit.
All right.
I don't know, you Englanders.
Thank you, Moochbert. You indeed do not know us Englanders.
I really need to know if you're making someone drunk, basically.
As far as I know, I am not making somebody drunk because I was asked to do that.
Fascinating. Okay.
So yeah, but I am not going to claim to you just yet which role it is. But I've got a high level of confidence that I've not got anybody who's still alive into a position where they're getting even worse info.
That is fantastic. Thank you very much, mate.
All right.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Could we talk, Jack? We've not talked yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to Backstab Alley.
Hey, Jules, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think they'll be chatting for long.
Agreed. Any words of wisdom, Tone?
Not at the moment.
Oh, and Evin.
Yes.
I will also tell you something about Lynette tomorrow, which I just realized.
Oh, right.
Nominations are about to open, just so you're aware, guys.
Who would you like me to nominate?
I would still like you to nominate Daniel.
Can we get some new nominations, please? Like, rather than the same old players, I've been asked by someone else to get some new nominations in the fray.
Alright, people are being dragged
Yep.
back.
Fine.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Town Square, everybody. Nominations are open.
I don't want to nominate you just for that, Jack, to be honest.
Why?
Is that a nomination?
Ooh?
No, it isn't. It was just a joking remark.
Okay. Do we have
Yeah,
any
better
nominations?
This is Evin here. Evin, Australian Evin. I nominate Daniel at the direction of a recently killed at night player.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to that nomination, Evan?
Yes, I've received information that players who... There was a day when Daniel was one of the players who did not vote when most players voted, and the Flower Girl received a yes that day. If we believe it's a pit hag game, then that means the demon did not vote that day, which means Daniel is a suspicious person. Also, I've chosen Daniel because I was asked to. I said at the start of the day that I would nominate whoever a seemingly trusted player told me to nominate, and I've done so. And they are suspicious of Daniel, so I think we should vote for this.
Daniel, your response, please.
I can't really defend against that. I am suspicious. I would not exactly like to stick around, but I would, for reasons I would prefer not to divulge, I would like to survive for at least a bit longer.
Okay. 5 votes required if you wish to kill Daniel. 3, 2, 1.
I'll just say I think this is a bad idea to kill him.
I've heard info that Daniel's not the demon.
Let's just keep it to the minimum. Let's not overvote this like we've done it before, because we don't want to tie it, but we do want to have choice.
So that's 4 then.
So let's not overvote.
Jack,
5
you don't need to
each.
vote.
Great.
Thank you kindly.
Sorry, I thought
I would like to thank you for that as the Flower Girl.
Cool.
5 is enough. Any other nominations today?
Do people have other suspects?
I would go for
Yeah.
Jack or Kaylee.
I would.
I don't mind dying.
Who was that?
That's Jack.
Okay. I was going to say, if we call in Evin as an entity, can we nominate them as an entity?
First call.
Okay, I'm gonna nominate Evin.
Which one?
Oh, Evin. Sorry, A.
Okay. State your case, please.
So I pretty much, I think, from day one, felt like I built up a circle of trust between me and Evin, and I'm aware of the relationship between him and Evin. The issue is that I feel like he's betraying that trust, and it's now coming across like those two are Team Evil together. But if, just to cut down losses, if Evin actually is the clockmaker, then killing him's also not that much of a big deal. So I'm trying to like balance it out. Whether he's evil, it's great, or if he's a clockmaker, it's okay. There we go.
Could I take the defense on that? Evan, could I defend you?
Yeah, sure, assuming you have something.
I do have something. According to my Flower Girl information, if we still believe that this is the Vortex game, Evian are both okay and are not the demon. By reverse psychology and reverse vortexing, whatever I see. So let's not kill them.
Anything to add to that,
Yes,
Evan?
I don't think I could add much more than that. That's useful.
I think the issue that I've got is that I was told that Evin originally was the Flower Girl, and now he's not, and you're the Flower Girl. I don't know who the fudge is the Flower Girl, if I'm honest.
The answer is that Evin has also kind of been stringing me on a merry little game himself. So I've known various things at various amounts.
Can we just kill Evin?
Also,
I feel that's
so-
the strong play here of picking suspicious characters.
I'm happy to, I'm happy to do the vote on Evin, and then somebody else would nominate Evin. That's fine for
Okay.
me.
I'm going to push this vote forwards, guys. So 6 to kill, 5 to tie. 3, 2, 1.
Does that mean that we will vote for it or not? Because I'm just gonna.
I'm
just gonna put a cheeky vote in. Just.
Let's not tie this. Like, I think Evan. Let's get Evan with an eye to 6 because.
I think it would be rather fantastic if people tied this. I think it would show quite a lot of information about the person currently on the chopping block.
I'm still happy with killing Daniel, actually.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
have
is there any
that?
reason? Is there any reason why we're suddenly very, very keen not to kill Daniel? Because it's like we've got so many people defending him. So very interesting.
We don't.
I
tie
honestly
it,
don't
because
mind.
we'll lose the game if we tie it.
I can explain later, but I'm afraid not now.
Second call for nominations.
I think Daniel's mad today, and I think he's what he was originally.
Can we kill Evan
and
tomorrow?
Believe him.
Yes, we can.
Final call.
We're not going.
I nominate Kaylee.
Okay,
well, isn't that
Daniel,
fascinating?
tell us why you've nominated Kaylee.
People have suggested I nominate Kaylee or Jack. Jack's has said he's happy to die, which I mean, it could very well be a minion double bluff, but Kaylee has. I mean, from what I've seen today, she's acted somewhat shadily. I don't know much of prosecution, but I don't really want her to die today.
Okay, Kaylee?
I find it really interesting that Daniel didn't nominate Evin there. Also, me and Daniel have literally not talked all game, so he's just like randomly picking me. Fun. I mean, I'd rather not die, but I mean, at this point, I'd rather we execute Daniel because I feel like he's evil and protecting Evin. So, I prefer the town to vote for Daniel.
I am entirely fine with going ahead on Evin. That's what the town is. If that's what the
Strike
town
anyone else
wants.
that Daniel's very happy for anyone that's not Daniel to die.
Yeah.
Quite.
Daniel-
Quite.
Daniel, have you used your ability?
What do you mean?
You can't use a sweetheart.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Which
Push the
one
vote forward, you know the score. 6 required. 3, 2, 1.
Daniel, while we're voting, could you indulge me and remind me when you became the sweetheart?
What? Last night.
Okay.
And did you use your ability before that?
No.
Also, has anyone noticed that Peter's voted the last 2 but didn't vote the one before?
You're all talking like you're expecting Daniel to not be the sweetheart tomorrow?
Talking like I don't think Daniel's the sweetheart now, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, that's
Okay.
not any of the roles he gave me on the first day.
Oh no, he says he's pit hagged into it, but
Final call for nominations then,
Yeah,
guys.
but yeah.
Unless we have any more nominations, I'll be bringing the
No.
day to a close. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Okay, Daniel has been executed.
GG.
The game continues.
Aww.
Excellent use of that there, Ben.
Use of what?
And the game continues.
Alright,
Love it.
that's just how I talk. that genuinely wasn't like some sort of Chris Tarrant type thing. I
Fair
just
enough.
remembered that I totally. I'm pretty confident
Pat?
that the demon did vote today.
Richie did vote today, yes, so Pat should be being
I
told
really
the
need to
demon did
remember to
not
make
vote.
that note.
It's all good. I'm checking it for you. So what I reckon, I'm just going to make a guess here to chat. I typed it in chat as well, but I think that Pat is dead today anyway, just to make your life easier.
Yeah, either
think-
that
I
or
think-
Lynette.
I think Richie knows about everyone else. Yeah, you're right. All Lynette, but Richie knows about everyone else, and they're not worth killing. So
Yeah. All right. Well, let's visit Jack. See what he picks. Hello.
Hello.
Who's it gonna be?
So, I think I'm gonna go and try and hit one of the Evans again. I'm gonna try and hit Evian. Can I curse Evan with an A, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers. Hello, Kaylee.
Nope.
Still alive, amazingly. What? Who's it gonna be?
I kind of just want to do something crazy. but
Go for it.
I feel like it's really bad idea to use this power to make somebody claim to be evil.
Well,
It makes-
it has
it
to
makes-
be a good character.
Oh, it does have to be a good character. Exactly. Right, this is it. This is me sort of... I've gone into panic mode, I think. Okay, let's go to... Let's go for Evin is the sweetheart again, because I think it might just confuse matters.
Alright, thank you.
Alright.
Hello again, Evan.
Hello.
So, you have once again been selected by the Serenovus, and you are once again mad that you are the sweetheart.
Sorry, go on.
Did you catch that?
Sorry, I missed half of that. Can you say that again,
So,
please?
you are once again selected by the Serenovus, and you are once again mad that you are the sweetheart.
Oh, fun. All right.
Alright. Good luck.
I kind of hope they kill me today. I mean, I'm looking dodgy. I don't want to be around on the final day, but if we can kill the demon while I'm still alive, that would feel awesome.
Well,
but I reckon they're going to kill me today.
We'll have to see. Hello, Richie. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. So, who's it going to be today?
Lynette. I feel she has to go.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, well, there's not really much point in us beating about the bush, is there? Choose 2 players, please, and swap them.
Time to throw Evin under the bus.
Which one, though?
But do I do... Cat and Evin?
Cat, as in your minion Cat and Evan.
Yeah.
Okay. Which Evan?
Evin with an I.
Okay. I just want you to be aware that changing characters does not change alignment.
Indeed. But I want his role to be gone. And I'm happy with not doing any more barbering, he says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, not yet. Okay, no, I've cold feet. I'm gonna swap Lynette and Pat.
Lynette and Pat. Okay. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks.
Alright, I'm just moving down here for a moment.
That
so
was
we
a
can do
troll,
bit.
right? That one there was a troll where you went to the channel under me.
Did I?
Do you want to do?
Oh, no, I think I went there because I glanced to my other monitor and saw that the other one was occupied. I'm super paranoid about going into a channel that someone else is in and being like, right, well, let's talk about this person who's the demon and all the information that you shouldn't have. So I'm a little bit paranoid about that.
Yeah.
Right, that was interesting.
That's all.
Yeah. So Lynette is now a dead flower girl, so we can ignore that whole flower girl thing. Pat is the barber. So we're going to go and break it to Lynette and Pat that they've changed characters. And that's all we have to do for the rest of the day now.
Sounds good. I'll tell Lynette if you want while you tell.
Yeah, yep, okay, sounds good. I'll go tell Pat. Hi, Pat.
Hello.
So what do you think your information's going to be?
I'd like to think I've got a no, but it'll be interesting.
That's wrong. Guess again.
Well, the binary choice that I'm guessing I've got a yes.
Actually, that's wrong as well. Your information is that you're now the barber.
Okay.
Alright, have fun with that. Bye.
Yes.
Oh, that was amusing.
Lynette's response was, Jesus Christ.
Well, you know, it's not every day that you get accused of being a prophet. Hey, we got a round of applause. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I know I'm truly hilarious. Thanks. Right, yeah, let's do the thing.
Sounds good.
Wait for these slowpokes to join us. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Lynette died in the night.
Man, it really sucks. Half of the circle.
Oh, that's so complicated, but I'm quite glad to be dead.
I'll be right back. I'm going for a bathroom break. Don't panic.
Okay. I just that I was night before last. I was woken and told I was the barber. Then last night I was awoken and told I was the flowers girl.
Wait, you were told you were the flower girl?
Last night I was awoken and told I was the flower girl.
As in Serenovus, or as in you actually turned into the flower girl?
If she's Serenovus, she can't say, because that's going to waste an execution. Evin, can I talk to you?
Also,
yeah, sure. Let's do that.
She has just claimed to have died as the barber, so please do not rule out a barber swap.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, can we talk?
Yeah, the night before I was the barber.
For the benefit of chat and anyone who didn't see the message, I was the sage. Everything I said was a bluff.
Jack.
I would not turn
Jack, do you
over,
know
so
that-
I'm not getting it.
What?
Jack, do you have that chat? Hello, Jack. Peter here. Do you have the chat?
Sure, why not? Where are we going?
Apothecarium. Apothecarium.
So I probably was the barber and was killed. So the demon may choose 2 players to swap characters. And now I'm the flower girl.
Which means the old flower girl is the new barber.
When were you told you were the barber? And when were you told you were the flower girl?
So literally the night we've just had, I was the flower girl. Told I was the flower girl.
Yeah.
The night before that, I was told I was the barber.
Okay.
Haley, can we talk?
Yeah, go on. Where do you want to go?
Cemetery.
I'm very suspicious of Kaylee, by the way.
Oh.
Predominantly social read, but you seem...
You and Evin, please.
Okay, first day I talk to Evan. I go up to him and say, hey, would you like to swap roles? And he goes, yeah, sure. I am one of the flower girls of the stage. And I go, yeah, sure, I'm the clockmaker. He says he's happy to give out my information in town, and we leave it at that for that day. Next day, I go up to him and say, hey, you the flower girl? Do you want me to spread your info around? He goes, no, I'm the sage. And then I say, yep, sure, stay on the clockmaker. He comes up with this weird plan of saying that he is going to give the wrong clockmaker information, saying he gave the wrong one on the day one, trying to confuse people and make himself look like he's not the clockmaker, so he gets killed at night. I'm going to put it down as Evin plays, because I've been told about that.
Right.
Then a few days later, he comes up to me and says that we talk almost every day. He says that he is not the sage, he is actually the sweetheart. He now says he was Serenovus into that. And that's about the sum total of our relations. I have been telling people a combination of I am the flower girl and he is the clockmaker. I am the clockmaker and I have swapped with him as the flower girl.
Right.
And not anything else, I think.
Okay.
You're not having fun.
I just have a theory, and it's not the best idea to tell it to you.
That's fine. Does your theory
So I
involve
will
telling me your information so that you can't tell someone else a different number later?
I mean, my theory relies on me not trusting you at all, so I'm not going to say...
Cool. Any reason you were so keen to save Daniel?
Any reason I was what, sorry?
You seemed fairly keen to save Daniel. Any particular reason?
To be honest, I didn't know anything about Daniel. At the time when Daniel was nominated, I was still suspicious of you guys because of the kind of bond that you guys have got. And I'm just...
You say bond, I don't actually know what he's really claiming yet.
You say that, but I have a theory. The question is who do I tell my theory to? Yeah, okay. That's...
Fair enough, that's fine. If you want to come public with it, go for it.
Alright. Yeah, I might see if it was in the town square that I trust, and I don't know what's going on with Peter.
Trust Tone, probably.
Actually, Tom died pretty early.
He was literally the night one death.
Was he? Oh yeah, he was. Yeah. Okay. That was so many hours ago. It's hard to keep track. Okay. All right.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Bye.
But yeah, that's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Evin, Kaylee, Daniel. Like Kaylee, Daniel got to be one of them's got to be a minion because I doubt there's been a demon swap. Because good odds we've just killed off the pit hag by chance.
Hopefully.
So yeah, cool.
Right. Right.
All right.
Where's Aggie?
One of them.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm quite suspicious of Jack. I've heard artist info that rules out quite a handful of players as the demon.
Yeah,
Jack is one of the players that doesn't.
Yeah, that was Lynette as the artist,
Yeah.
right? Cool.
And I'm really sus of Kaylee as well.
Yeah, so I've got only one night of info as the Flower Girl, and that was on night 4, which is after day 4, right? So that was when Richie, Daniel, and Lynette didn't vote, and I got that the demon did vote. So either we don't have a Vortox in play because Evin is not on that list, yeah. And here's my problem, right? So Jack did vote on that day. But he didn't vote yesterday, so it would have been perfect to get that information. But obviously, I didn't get it. So
which were the 3? Sorry, Daniel,
Richie, Daniel, and Lynette were the 3 that did not vote on the day.
And Lynette's artist info clears Daniel and Richie.
Yeah,
and her being dead clears herself.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking that either we're not in a Vortex game anymore, or something else to change. So either way, let's see where we get. I'm basing this on very, very thin amount.
Saying that he thinks Richie's a demon.
That tie in with that would tie in with your artist info.
Yeah, so he's saying that there was definitely a Vortox in play, and the only person it could be is Richie.
Which day did you ask the artist question? Was it day 1 or day 2?
2.
Okay.
The only thing I have
and
Richie.
Then you became the barber, and then you got Serenovist into the flower girl again.
What was your artist question?
No, hang on. You just said you got Serenovist into the flower girl.
I don't know what I got. What?
Hello. Can we talk?
I'll say that again.
People are
Do
about
not
to get
say that
dragged
again.
back to the town square.
I don't know how I ended up being the flower girl. But I am the
Okay, but what was your
Welcome back,
question?
everybody. Welcome back. So, nominations are open.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Town. So I'm going to come out and tell you everything that's happened to me. My little sad story. Ravenswood Bluff. So
Is it getting a yes every night?
no. That it does involve getting a yes. That is true. So that's why it's a sad story. But I was your philosopher. I've kind of bid my time, and on night 3, I've turned into the flower girl. I've only got 1 day's worth of info before something else happened, and that was on day 4, where I'm going to go back to that vote in a second. I got a yes on that vote, which, if we believe it's a Vortex, would have been a potential no. But we'll come back to that. Then, last night, I was barber swapped. So that would corroborate Lynette's information that she was the barber, she's now the flower girl, because I was the flower girl.
Mm-hmm.
The vote that I've got a yes on was the vote when only 3 people alive did not vote. That was Richie, Daniel, and Lynette.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were going to do backwards logic as a Vortex game, that would have been a no. But considering that only one of them is currently still alive, it could be Richie, or I could have had actual genuine information that it was a yes, that the other people have voted and the demon was amongst them. However,
Pat, you didn't sort of philosopher into a snake charmer, and
I did
the demon,
not,
did you?
No, I just did not. But put it this way.
I really wouldn't put it past you.
We'd have a demon hollering bloody murder at this point, sure.
Yeah. No. while I did consider it because it would be fun, I was like, that's too much work. So I thought looking at everybody voting and writing things down is much less work. So yes. But there's one pertinent bit of information with this, is that we clearly have the demon playing Swap the Barber, right? Because the Aggie started off as the barber, then it was Lynette, now it's me.
I started off as the flower girl.
Yeah, but then was turned into the barber.
True.
At some point. So, and I need to question who is smart enough or devious enough to do that. And I've got a couple of people in suspicion, but this is it. This is my sad story.
First
Thank you
call. First call.
So Rich is the only person, based on that information, who is still alive. Could still be the demon.
If we believe the Vortox, yes.
I'm pretty convinced it's Rich. No.
Yeah. There is
someone
information to suggest Rich as well.
I'd suggest Rich as well if we believe Pat.
Evin here, Australian Evin. I will nominate whoever the town wants me to nominate, including myself. Rich. All right. I also just want to throw things out there. I know there have been a lot of Pit Hag and Serenova's shenanigans, whatnot, but I am the sweetheart, which is how I knew Daniel was lying yesterday.
Evan is executed. Everyone goes to sleep.
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Evan.
Okay.
Oh, drama. So, I don't know how obvious that will seem to the veterans in there, that I was desperately trying to protect the demon and keep things going. But I did buy the evil team a bit of time, I think. Don't know if you have any thoughts on that, Adam?
I was surprised you went with that, to be honest, Ben. Yeah. I would have let Evan ride till the end of the game just to see what he did. I would have been very interested to see him coming out saying, "No, I'm the mutant," like at the end of the game, and not being executed at all for any of his bullshittery. I like to leave a mutant out there hanging. That's me, though.
You see, I feel like we've not had a single madness death all game, and for the spectacle of the stream, you just kind of need to throw it in there. Also, I like madness deaths. It's like it is what defines Sects and Violets, right? If anything defines this script, it's madness, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Point.
Like, it would have been fun to see him squirm on the last day. Although,
do.
to be honest, I suspect that we wouldn't have made it another day at that point. Right, anyway, yeah, let's do this.
Let's see what Jack's got.
Where the holy pie holes am I going? Ah, here we are.
Yeah.
Hello, Jack. Who's it going to be?
Right, I think I'll stay with Evan with an A. I'm going to hit one of them eventually. I know I am.
Okay, alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Jack.
Thanks.
Kaylee.
Crap. Okay, I'm just trying to follow everything that just happened. Back there. Okay, I'm possibly going to do this wrong. Okay. Pat is mad. He's the flower girl.
Okay.
I've
Thank
possibly
you.
done that wrong. No.
Hello, Pat.
Hello.
So, you have been selected by the Serenovus. You are mad that you're the flower girl.
Of course. That's fantastic.
Alright, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Hello.
Fucked.
Well, we'll see.
This is gonna be tricky.
I mean, I don't want to tell you how to play, but I think there's an obvious way out of this right now. Maybe obvious was the wrong word. Sorry, that probably sounds a bit insulting. There is a way to save your ass.
There is a way to save my ass. Of course there's a way to save my ass. Okay, I kill Pat.
Okay. Pat dies. Please select 2 players to trade places.
Okay, the funny way to do this would be make Evin the Vortox and see if the town buys it or not.
That would be funny. Do that.
I doubt it. I'm tempted.
I would highly recommend you don't do that, Richard.
Especially
I
given
know,
that
I
there's
know.
about to be 5 players alive. That's a last day move right there.
Agreed.
It would be hilarious though. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Richie and Jack.
Okay, Richie and Jack. Richie! I don't know if you were expecting this or not, but you're now the witch.
This is a good question.
Well, you don't get to use the witch power. It's already been used. So I'm going to go break the news to Jack that he's in the shit for a change.
Enjoy.
Hey, Jack.
Hello.
You are the Vortox.
What?
You heard? You are the Vortox.
Right. What's happened here?
I mean, there's only one way that could happen, right? Have a read. Use them peepers.
Right. Let's. Oh, this is awesome.
All right.
Yep.
Adam, top cottage. All right, that was a little bit cheeky of us giving him a little nudge there, but I think he would have definitely lost tomorrow if we hadn't.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you were suggesting he switches Cat and Jack so they can change him, but yeah.
No, that hadn't even crossed my mind, to be honest. Okay, so this is interesting. We're in a situation where potentially, if Evin nominates and dies, then the good team absolutely have to nail it because the evils are gonna just kill off Peter in the night.
Yep, this is going to be a really tough one today. Now, Evil should win this. From this point here, Evil should win this because, like you say, the only good player left alive that can nominate is Peter.
Yeah.
And Peter's got a 1 in 4 chance of getting the demon at this point.
Yeah. Really cool finish, actually, this. I'm really glad it went down like this. I think we've got some questions here. Curse has gone, Ben. Yeah, that's a very good... No, has the curse gone? Because the character's switched?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
New.
Alright,
Yep.
curse has gone, yeah, good point. Okay. I've accidentally opened iTunes like a boomer. Does the witch curse still linger after... Oh, no, I've already answered that one. Alright, okay. Alright, let's wake these guys up.
Yeah, let's do.
Just waiting for everyone to get in. Welcome back, everybody. Pat died in the night.
I'm shocked.
Okay. The sweet
All right.
I obviously star passed. Okay. No.
Sounds familiar.
This is Evan here. Can I please have the floor for a moment to explain everything?
Before you do, can I ask Lynette one question? Lynette, what happened the night you died? To you?
The night I died, nothing, I don't think.
Ah, okay. Right, so that barber swap would not be correct. Evin,
It was
take
like
it away.
it was a night or two after that I was the barber.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So
No, that doesn't
I
work.
am genuinely the mutant. I am not Serenovus today. The 2 times I claim to be the sweetheart, I was Serenovus. But when you make a mutant mad that they're the sweetheart, then they have to claim to be an outsider. So essentially, on those days, these storytellers can execute me anytime they want. I got executed during the day, which means I was executed due to madness. So unless Pat was the Serenovus and was targeted at night by the demon, then at least one of you knows I'm telling the truth because at least one of you knows there is still a Serenovus in play.
Take it the mutant doesn't stick after death, does it?
No. So
No,
I
okay.
am free to say everything. I am an outsider. I am the mutant. I told Adam at one point, and I was telling the truth at the time, that I had not told anyone I was the mutant, but I was able to get a sneaky side word in with Evin, the other half, and let them know that I am the mutant before I was executed, and that I'd been made mad as the sweetheart. So my suspicion is that I was executed yesterday because we were about to execute Richie, who was probably the demon at the time, and that I was executed to give the demon time to kill the barber and swap themselves with whoever the Serenovus was. So it looks like we have 5 or 6 players alive, 5 players alive. My theory is that the demon killed, I think Richie was the demon, killed Pat and swapped themselves with whoever the Serenovus was. My theory is that Richie is the Serenovus now and the demon is out there somewhere. So if we want to execute the Serenovus today, we can have a go at that, or we can try and use our demon execution on one of the remaining 4 players and get 2 shots at them.
Okay, may I?
Sure.
So I reckon Pat's turned himself into the Flower Girl to basically get carte blanche on who to, towards the end of the game, as we are now, to dictate who we've killed, who we kill in the night. Like, I just don't trust it. I think it's a clever play. Evin's either on side or has bought it, but we got to be very careful who we nominate today.
So I'm happy to tell you why I became the Flower Girl. I became the Flower Girl because Aggie was it initially. Somehow she got wind of my original role and asked me to do that so we can continue the information. So
That's true. Can I continue from Pat's sad story from yesterday and drop my own very sad, even sadder and also funnier story? Because the things that happened to me, like, you wouldn't believe. So I started my life in this town as the Flower Girl, which was exciting because I'd never had that role before, and I was really excited to look at the information on the second night, when instead of telling me yes or no, the storytellers told me that you are now the barber, and I'm like, okay, great, I don't want to die, and that's why that was my defense when you guys tried to execute me on day 2, I believe. Then I continued living as a barber for a while until the night I died, because what happened to me the night I died was just a story for the ages, at least for me, because nothing exciting ever happens. So I got first told that I was to be mad about being the Flower Girl. I'm like, okay, I can work with that because I know that Pat turned into the Flower Girl. Then I was told that actually I'm the artist. So I turned from the barber into the artist. That means that was not a barber death triggering a barber swap. And also then I died. So then I had to weave a story. And that's why I was sure that Daniel, who was claiming to have become the sweetheart that night, had not indeed become the sweetheart, because I knew I became the artist. That also made me suspicious of Lynette, who supposedly claimed the artist and now is claiming to have become the barber sometime before the night she died, which is impossible because of what happened to me.
Yeah.
And for Pat to be the barber now, so I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm sure
it does
that,
happen, right?
Sorry?
So the night that you die, you are told you are mad about being the Flower Girl. You are told that you have transformed into the artist, which would indicate that the barber has swapped with you, and the barber is now Lynette.
No, yeah, I was the barber.
So no, but what I think what we're trying to say is the moment you died, like the moment the demon selected you, that's when the swap would happen. So you get told.
No, but the demon acts after the minions.
No, I don't think you weren't pit-hagged into being the artist.
Yep.
The artist
Exactly.
transformation was because you were swapped as the barber.
With Lynette, yes.
And that then adds up with Lynette then claiming barber, then dying, and then suddenly Pat becomes the barber.
But wait, do I have a wrong script? Because on my script the barber says if you die tonight the demon may choose 2 players to swap characters?
Correct, that can be you, I believe.
Yeah, so
yeah,
the
but
moment...
I wasn't dead at that time.
No, but you died that night, right? The same night. So
yeah.
So that means that it all happened the same night.
You don't get told that you've died.
Yep, because obviously you learn that you died in the morning, right? So when you wake up, effectively, but your death actually happens earlier.
Can I jump in
That's
here?
I know nothing now.
I think the town has a decision to make today. The Storytellers chose to confirm me as a mad player yesterday. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm good, but I think it mostly means I'm good. And I think they did that because we were about to execute a demon, which is Richie. If we believe Pat is the barber, which I think is true, then the demon probably swapped roles last night. So we need to decide whether we tolerate a living Serenovus in play and try and execute 2 of the other 4 people to get 2 extra shots at the demon, or we should execute Richie today, killing who is likely the Serenovus, and then we only get 1 more execution, but we get that execution when we know that no one is mad. What do we want to do?
So, Evin, pertinent information, I was changed into the Flower Girl again last night, so if there was a barber swap, it would have been weird.
Oh, also, okay.
So I am now the Flower Girl again.
Pat, tell us again, how did that happen?
That would mean that Witch is still a demon.
I can't tell you how it happened. I can only tell you I'm the Flower Girl, so yeah.
I think we should get some information from Kaylee, because Kaylee has been extremely quiet, which is unlike her. And
Sorry, Tom, carry on.
She's had lots of days' information, so it's about time she came out with it.
Okay, so is this where I tell my tale of woe? Brilliant.
Definitely.
Right. So, okay, so I started the game as the mathematician. How exciting for me. I got a 3 the first day, first night even. Then I got a 2. Then I got a 2. Then I got a 3. And now I am the barber.
What?
If Kaylee is the barber, if Kaylee is the barber, then that means that if Kaylee is telling the truth, it means the demon didn't swap with a minion, which means we have, I think, extra reason to kill Richie today.
Wait, no, this information is entirely inconsistent. Because Pat is no longer the barber, he's the Flower Girl. But
Pat
Kaylee
is-
wasn't the Flower Girl, and Kaylee is now the barber.
Pat claiming he's a Flower Girl doesn't mean yes.
I would get tagged into the barber.
I think one of
Guys,
these
I
two
think
players is mad and we
Lynette
should kill
keeps
Richie.
trying to say something. I think she's been
Oh,
trying to
sorry.
say something for about 4 minutes now. Am I right about that, Lynette?
Yeah, I wasn't woken in the night. So I haven't changed roles, surely.
So what are you now, Lynette?
As far as I know, I'm still the Flower Girl.
Regardless of whether you're alive or dead, if your role changes, I am obliged to wake you up and inform you.
So Pat,
Right,
so Pat's
okay.
either lying or he's Serenovus. Or claiming
I can't tell you how that's happened or not happened. I can only tell you that I'm the Flower Girl.
Right, no, Serenovus makes sense. There's no Serenovus among
Can we hear from Jack? I haven't heard from Jack all game.
That was going to be my play as well, because I actually believe that Jack was the mutant for a long time, but he's been absolutely quiet. He's also deviously possible to do all this barber swap shenanigans.
I am 100% not the mutant. I have been happy to die for a few days now. I am still fairly happy to die.
You haven't shared that though.
Nominations open.
I mean, do we want claims from everyone? Because
Yes, nominations are open if anyone wants to nominate.
I think we should kill Richie.
Richie nominates Jack.
Okay, Richie, tell us why you've nominated Jack.
He's the one character I've not heard from this entire game. Earlier on, Tilly asked me to speak to him. I just never had the chance to go to call back into the chat. And I think Pat pointing at him this early is actually a double bluff. So, yeah.
What do you mean? I don't think I asked you to speak to him.
Someone did. I'm not sure who it was towards day 1 or 2.
Sure, it wasn't me.
I've claimed a role to Tilly.
Yeah.
Can you now claim a role to us, Jack?
I am the Flower Girl.
That's impossible, Jack, because I'm the Flower Girl.
Let's kill him and win the game.
Just to be clear, he's not claimed a role to me. We've been going back and forth and joking all game, but we have not actually role swapped at all.
Okay.
So
Hang on, so who is claiming Flower Girl right now?
I am claiming Flower Girl.
And Lynette is still the Flower Girl?
I'm claiming Flower Girl, but I wasn't woken at all in the night, obviously, because I'm dead.
Jack is claiming Flower Girl.
Actually, I'd like to change my choice.
May arrive, Jack.
I
Let's
am
go
now
for
the
the May
clockmaker. I am now the clockmaker.
Jack is unbelievably evil, but Rich is also unbelievably evil.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
Alright.
I
I'm
am not evil.
Right, we're going to do the vote, guys. 3 votes required if you want to execute Jack in 3, 2, 1.
I think we should
Come on,
do Richie
guys.
today.
No. This is. I've heard stories of Jack. That's how prolifically suspicious he is.
It's all slander.
Rich,
I'm
don't
in
worry,
no
we'll
way
execute
suspicious.
So with Jack, I'm always dubious when he's quiet. Like like when there's stories that children aren't loud, and you start to suspect something's amiss, something's going
It's
on.
not going to go through.
Alright, 1 is obviously not enough. Sorry, 2 is obviously not enough. Do we have any other nominations?
Ev nominates Richie.
Ev nominates Richie. Evan.
Still alive, that's surprising.
Sorry, somebody just played the monster kill sound as I was about to ask you for your prosecution. It threw me off.
I don't know how many information sources currently point at Rich. It was a considerable number. I think
Can I have at
it's
least
possible
two?
that he tried to say as the demon. Pat, Lene. Is there another one after that? I can't remember.
Pat's the pit hag. He changed himself into the flower girl. Easy peasy.
But why would he change himself into the flower girl rather than just claiming he's the flower girl?
Because
He can't because the flower girl's already in play.
Yeah, because he could just say he's the flower girl. He says, "Oh, the flower girl's poisoned, drunk, but that doesn't matter because we all get false information anyway." And he therefore gets to dictate kills, which is exactly what he's doing. And I don't know who the minions are, but they're all basically rushing to clamour to his defence. Or I don't quite know who's evil with him.
Also, Rich, we haven't had your last 3 days of information. Could we have those?
Yep. Evan and Kaylee, no. Rich Town Crier, yes, for Evan and Jules. And then you know that time beforehand.
Okay. You know the score. 3 votes required in 3, 2, 1.
Just don't waste dead vote. Okay.
Dead vote from Pat.
I'm happy to waste mine.
Kaylee is not voting for this, which says a lot to me.
Evan,
Okay,
I'm still suspicious of, as I said.
You've got one more day to work this out. Please don't wait too many days.
Maggie, don't use your dead vote. We've got
enough. We're already spending 2 dead votes. If we're wrong, we do want to keep to some others. Yes.
Yeah, you've got one more day to work this out. So
Yeah.
good luck.
I will put
5 is
put
enough.
that put the fact that if we actually have a flower girl, I could not be the pit hag and pit hag myself in the flower girl because it's already in play. So, et voila. If the flower girl was already in play and I was the potential pit hag in this scenario, then I couldn't have done that because the flower girl is already in play. But I am still the flower girl
Again,
now.
like I said, I think you heard from the actual flower girl and turned yourself into a philosopher, then turned yourself into a flower girl.
So, unless we have any other nominations, guys, I'm going to bring the day to a close in 3.
I think I'm suspicious of Evan. I mean, he's a clockmaker for
2.
crying out. How has he lasted this long? I'm nominating Evan.
Okay, Kaylee, tell us why you've nominated Evan.
Wow.
Minion.
Because I'm suspicious. Because in all honesty, I'm suspicious of Evan and have been from the moment that the circle of trust I thought we had was broken. Also, I feel like if we're going on the logic that we nominated Jack, I haven't heard anything from Peter the whole game as well. So I'm also slightly suspicious of Peter, if that's any use. But with Evan, I just think that he's been playing quite a good game because he's just been confusing quite a lot of players. So, and I don't believe that Evan is the mutant. I'm trying to think of something else that might have killed him. Because there is potential. So, but, yeah, so for now, I'm just going to say that I think that Evan is evil and I think that we should vote for him.
Okay, Evan, your response?
other Evin would have to be the Cerenovus who Cerenovus himself. It would have to have been Cerenovus by evil team. I don't see why they'd do that at that point.
He could have been witched.
He couldn't have been witched. He didn't nominate.
He got executed, and with the witch you die, but you don't get executed.
Oh, I thought he nominated. Okay, I've seen.
I don't really have a defense that I'm a clockmaker and I'm still alive, other than, yeah, I've kind of been looking a bit suspicious. I think that's why you and Rich have been funneling it so hard onto me, because you need some sort of a scapegoat.
Okay.
I'd just like to point out that Kaylee and Peter had quite a long chat on one day, because I was waiting to speak to Kaylee, and they were chatting for quite a while, so I don't understand how she's got no information on Peter.
So,
Yeah, doesn't your
we had
artist info point
5
at
votes on Rich. That
play
means
as
we
well?
need 6 if you want this to pass in 3, 2, 1.
I will observe that this is the second time that we were trying to execute Rich, and Kaylee is jumping onto his defense. Either she's very much trying to paint herself as the minion and is actually potentially evil, or
I'm pretty much convinced that Kaylee, Rich, and Jack are all evil at this point.
Just be careful about what Pat's saying.
I'm tempted to say that Cat is the final one, and the dead witch.
Now I would very much agree with Rich that you should be very careful to see what I'm saying, because I'm only one player out of 15.
Okay.
But you can marry my
Don't
information
believe
with other.
you're going to get enough to execute anyone else. So with that in mind, unless we have any more nominations, the day will be closing in 3, 2, 1. Rich has been executed. The game continues. Go to your cottages.
come on.
Oh, that was beautiful. The
Man,
thing is as
that
well-
play from Jack.
Yeah, that was so, like, the thing is, it was clever because he gave nothing away. Like, they're going to go into the next day, and because he knows that he's a weirdo, right? He's not under any impressions that he's a conventional conservative player of this game. So by just leaving everything open, the book completely unwritten, he knows that they go into the last day just with absolutely nothing to go off of for him. Kaylee, I'm assuming, didn't realise that well, she had no way of knowing that play had happened, right? So I think she genuinely thought she was about to lose then.
Yeah, it's just a shame Kaylee didn't follow that Jack had voted on Richie, so it must be safe. Yeah. It would have been better if Kaylee hadn't tried to save Richie. I think that's gonna.
This is going to be a fascinating final day, though.
Yeah, I just don't know how this is going to work out. I don't even know. The thing with Jack as well, with Jack being the demon, I don't know if Jack is going to kill Kaylee, right?
Maybe, yeah. But, well, I don't know, actually. She's there looking shady,
I don't-
right?
I don't think there's questions on Evin being a clockmaker surviving to the last day, Peter's juggler information surviving to the last day. You've got 2 roles from good team that should not survive to the last day. It's interesting.
Well, let's see who Kaylee picks. She's going to be well confused. Hello. Probably need to... Ooh, hello.
Yep, I've unmuted. Christ, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was legit minion panic, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, who do you want to Cerenovus today?
I don't know. Shit. Right, hold on. What is the best thing to do? I mean, shit. All right, I'm gonna just have to go for like Evin and random nonsense, just because I have no other plans. Because I don't know what's going on with Jack. I'm guessing that he's the demon, and I don't know what's happening with Peter.
Okay, who's it going to be with Evin
Right.
then?
Okay. All right. So Evin. All right. Evin. I mean, Evin could be mad that he's the barber, but then that just looks bad on me because I'm now the barber. Shit. Right, hold on. Let me contemplate my life.
Okay.
Alright. Evin is mad. That we know. Evin is mad. Would be a good answer to this, isn't it? But I can't think of anything. Maybe I can make Rich mad because he was evil. Maybe I can make Rich mad with... But I don't know what Rich was claiming. Shit. Oh god, this is terrible. He said that he was claiming Town Crier.
Gonna have to push you for a choice, Kaylee.
Yes. Alright, cool. I'm gonna say that... yeah, Rich is mad that he's the Town Crier. let's go for it.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Rich.
This is good fun.
Yeah, tell me about it. Photo finish. This is going to be come as something of a surprise to you, I imagine. But you were selected by the Serenovus, and you are mad that you're the town crier.
Interesting. Okay, groovy.
All right.
Let's see how that plays.
Thank you. All right then, Jack. It's a choice of a different nature tonight.
Okay, so I've been reading this chart with all the information dumped, which has been remarkably helpful. I think I'm going to kill Evin tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's more suspicion on Peter than there is on Evin.
All right. Thank you.
So I'll see you in a bit.
See what Adam says if he comes and joins me. That was I'm not quite sure that was the right choice there from Kaylee. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, if I was Kaylee then, I might have even been tempted to choose myself. So it was myself.
That is exactly what I said in chat as well, Ben. Like,
yeah.
I'd be willing to try it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
just try and get myself.
Most storytellers would not allow that to happen, I imagine, on the final day. But still, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one.
You got to reward it once in a while.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have chosen Richie though. Pat was probably the best choice, I think.
Yeah, I don't know that I would
going.
have. Yeah, chosen Richie either.
Well, let's see how this ends. However it ends, it's been cool. It's been a really cool game of Sex and Violence.
Indeed.
Just wait for everyone to make it. Alright. Evin died in the night. This is the last day of the game. Good luck, everybody.
Right, guys, just to come out, I was Serenovus to be the Flower Girl yesterday when I died, but I was not told I changed roles, which means that the barber swap didn't actually happen. I died, but there wasn't a swap.
There was a swap, it was Rich and his minion.
Yeah.
I mean, when you died, it wouldn't have to be you who gets swapped,
Oh yeah, sorry.
right?
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't swap with anybody. Yeah.
Kaylee, you said that you were the barber yesterday.
I am the barber. I am still the barber.
Well, that seems like complete nonsense.
Guys, just to confirm, because this is important, I am the barber. I think that's an important thing to bear in mind. I appreciate Kaylee's trying to do some sort of crazy shenanigans, but I am the barber, just to clarify.
Really?
I don't believe this.
Rich is talking nonsense.
I'm writing out my information as your request, Evin. So
that's cool. I'm interested to hear it.
Wait, did no one die last night?
No, I died last night.
The other half of your water sponsored bits, the Evian is fully dead.
Evian is empty.
Vive la Evian!
Kaylee.
Thank God, because Evian water is horrible. But then again, so is all water, unless it's been purified by a tea bag. Oh yeah, the person who died on night 1 did it.
Yeah,
Jack?
Yes, hello?
Can you give us anything useful?
I am a townsfolk.
Right, so Jack is unbelievably evil, so we have to coin flip on him regardless.
Yeah, but he's also playing in the way that he's maybe not the demon. I don't know.
I severely distrust Evin's story. Evin with an I.
I mean,
why?
The fact that Rich nominated Jack yesterday.
That means nothing. Like, he can totally do that. He knew that he was probably getting executed that day. Him or Kaylee.
Here's the thing. If right now Kaylee is claiming to be the barber,
and so is Richie.
And so is Richie. If we believe Pat, which I do, we know that Pat didn't change roles when they died. We know Kaylee is lying. I think it's highly likely that Richie And Kaylee, I'm suspecting Kaylee is the demon at this point. And I think her attempt to save Richie yesterday was just so that there would be extra evil players alive on the final day for us to choose from. So, Jack, what are you?
I was the barber.
I am more than happy for you to put me down as any townsfolk role.
Great.
Final day.
Is he the mayor?
Evan with an A, can you remind me, were you really the clockmaker?
Yeah, 100% was the clockmaker. Got a 1.
You got a 1?
Yes, correct.
Oh, I thought you got a 2.
Vortox game.
Vortox game. So
Yeah.
anything but a 1.
Evan.
Right. So my question is, Jack not wanting to reveal his role is probably means Snake Charmer. Maybe is kind of where I'm leaning towards. So
he can't be Snake Charmer because Evil would have said there'd been Snake Charmered. There would have been a demon that.
Why did you say you were the mathematician, or me and assume other
Because
people?
Kaylee was the mathematician, I wanted to spread the info out and at night.
Pat,
okay.
Pat, do you genuinely not know what I am claiming? Considering we went in a chat together, you said you were the philosopher, and I said, no, I'm the philosopher.
So I put you down as just repeating what I'm saying, and I had you initially down as a mutant. So I'm unsure.
I'm going to deny that I am the mutant because I feel like the dreamer hasn't been claimed, so I'll claim the dreamer.
The dreamer actually has been
politician player.
Oh, sorry, I'm not the dreamer then. I'm the what hasn't been claimed.
It's a big name, Jack.
Oh, the snake charmer has not actually been claimed. I'm the snake charmer.
Yes, it has.
So, shall I just say where I am as far as my thoughts?
Go on, Peter.
So, really backing up Richie yesterday was quite suspicious. If we believe Richie was evil, it would have made sense. However, Kaylee came today and said she's the barber, and Richie said, no, I'm the barber, which is a very odd thing to do if you're trying to back up your demon. You would just stay quiet. You claim something else. It feels slightly odd. Jack, I just don't trust. I think his playing is really bad. He's either the minion or he's double bluffing, pretending he's the minion and he's actually the demon. I kind of agree both are really suspicious. And the mathematician came up really early and survived for quite a long time. Or changing into a barber, it's again a very suspicious thing to happen. At the moment, I'm currently edging towards Jack, but only just. And
I can't help the fact that I wasn't killed.
No, you can't help it. Yeah, but it's still suspicious, isn't it? It's like you can't. It's just a fact.
Exactly.
Peter, you weren't killed. That's not suspicious, is
yeah,
it?
Peter is like Peter is claiming to be the juggler. It's a similar thing to the clockmaker making it this far. You're just like, guys, what's going on?
Yeah, but
this is
yeah, but why would the demon kill the juggler? There's no point unless they know who the juggler is so they can kill them, so they can't get the juggler information.
Why would they kill a mathematician in a Vortox game?
Yeah,
I don't think they're Vortox anymore. So
with a bit hack would probably go.
Evan the mutant. The only player I trust is Peter, because right now Kaylee has claimed Barber, which directly contradicts Pat, who died at night and who has a consistent story. And also, Kaylee was working really hard to save Richie yesterday. So Kaylee's being suspicious. Jack is being straight up suspicious by just
being Jack.
Jack.
But just by not claiming a townsfolk or by claiming it in a way that is deliberately sounding suspicious, which on the final day, there's not really a reason to continue lying about what your role is. So just by process of elimination, Peter's the only one I trust. I think Kaylee is the demon. But I actually think that Jack and Kaylee might both be evil, so I don't know.
Right, guys, I'm going to push you towards some nominations now because this stream restarts in less than 10 hours. And I want at least 2 beers before I go to bed. So, do we have any nominations?
We get one of the evil players to nominate one of the other ones first, and then I can then do the other one.
I'd also like to say Kaylee is one of the few people that potentially knew my role.
So surely Peter should just nominate, because if we think the 2 remaining players are evil, why would they nominate anyone? So
It mean, it confirms if they both refuse, then we know they're both evil.
So
I think we know that anyway.
yeah, I think you know that already, Peter.
Yeah.
I think you should go
Okay.
with your gut. I think that's the wise move here.
Oh, my gut. I'm not nominating yet, but my gut was Jack. If anyone really wants to try and convince me otherwise, then
So I've got one counterclaim to it being Jack, which I know sounds crazy, but I've told Jack that I'm the philosopher on day one, and I've not been Serenovist or anything else like that. That's the only thing that doesn't add up for me with Jack being evil. He's just being unhelpful.
Okay, and someone else said, I think it was Tone who said he told Kaylee, didn't he, as well? So
I didn't actually say I am the dreamer, but dreamer was a mutual one we said when we gave 3 roles, and she was one of 4 people that I spoke to on the first day. So I've been just sus of her for the whole game.
I would like to nominate myself for execution.
Okay, Jack, tell us why you've nominated yourself for execution.
Peter said he would like one of the evil players to nominate an evil player. And then he said he was most suspicious of me.
That's what I said.
So I am doing it for him.
Wow. I hate this piece of demon.
Brilliant.
Guys, just remember that some of the dead people use their votes, so like I'm out of this now.
So am I, unfortunately.
Are we going for this?
Okay, Jack, do you have a defense?
Evan wants to jump in super quickly.
Go
If
for
we believe the Clockmaker information as wrong, is definitely wrong, and if we believe Kat was a minion, then Kat and Kaylee are sitting next to each other, which means there's a 1-step. And if we believe it's a Vortox game, then that means the demon could not have been Kaylee at the start of the game.
Yeah, but
if we believe,
but might well be
It's a
Kaylee now.
Vortex.
yeah, Rich was the demon at the start of the game. Almost.
oh yeah, that's right. Oh, of course. Sorry. No, go on.
Okay, we're going to do the vote, guys. You know how this works. 2 required in 3.
I was
2,
the flower girl at the start of the
1.
game, which is why I'm so confused. I don't
Rich is talking complete as ever.
It's just the key thing to bear in mind here is that I've tended my garden with such passion, and like
Are we voting for this?
I prefer not to.
That's too many dead votes.
I think
Too many dead
it's
votes.
Kaylee.
Which has willingly put his dead vote in here?
I think it's Kaylee.
Yeah, I think it's Kaylee as well. I think that's Jack just throwing himself on the sword, but it could still be Jack. But yeah.
Okay, 4 is enough. Kaylee and Peter have yet to nominate. Would either of you like to nominate?
how many dead votes have we got left? 1, 2. We've got enough, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we've
so
got enough
I think at this
time.
point.
No, you don't.
Okay, I'm going to nominate Kaylee then.
Okay, so Peter, I guess what's left to be said is, why do you think you should consider Kaylee over Jack?
It's 55-45. I'm very not sure. But it's Jack. I think Jack was doing that to try and draw attention away because we were about to nominate her, I think. So I think that is it. I think.
Kaylee, your response?
I'm the barber.
Okay.
No,
4
I'm
on
the
Jack. 5 required if you wish to execute Kaylee. In 3, 2, 1.
Well, this is the last play of the game, one way or another, right? So
It's entirely a coin flip. Like, there's no
Yeah.
information to determine between them.
if it's Peter, I will be sad. But yeah.
I am
Just
90%
also dead
sure
though
it
as well,
can't
so.
be Peter.
No,
If it's Peter, he deserves to win.
Agree.
True.
Yeah, like,
It's not going to make me any less sad, but yes.
Well,
I wish it was.
that
If it's
I wish it
Peter,
was,
what
but
are
it's
Jack and Kaylee doing?
It's Jack, isn't it?
9 votes is
Probably.
enough. 9 votes on
Yeah.
Kaylee.
It
Kaylee's
was
definitely
Jack.
about to be executed.
So close.
We just got the monster kill sound effect. Woo! Alright, so Kaylee has been executed. The game is over. And guys, I cannot believe what we've just witnessed. Okay, the evil team just won.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Well done,
What a
Jack.
game.
That was Jack, yeah.
That was insane. That was absolutely insane.
Jack, you have absolute melons. You have absolute melons of steel.
I could not believe that. Like, he just point blank
Thank
refused
you.
to claim anything for the whole game, and then
Thank you,
he
Jack.
just nominates himself, and it's like, you said you wanted an evil player to be nominated. Brilliant.
Jesus Christ, I was absolutely well done, team. Well done.
Well done.
Once there's 3 evil left, like, is there anything good could have done differently?
Yeah, killed Jack.
Yeah, kill Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no way
Always
to actually
kill
into
Jack.
it, right?
Well,
man.
yeah.
What's always kill Jack?
What a good Jack.
That's why we get a roll call. That's my
Yeah, let's do a roll call.
Okay, yeah, so I might need Adam to help me out here because my brains are dribbling out of my ears, but, I think you figured out at this point it was a Vortox game. What you perhaps don't know is that it remained a Vortox game for the entire game.
Yes.
Peter, as the juggler, juggled that he was the juggler and got a 0 because it was a Vortox game. Chris was the klutz, who was made mad for 1 day and then he died, which meant that he publicly chose a player. He chose Aggie, who was good, so he didn't lose, which was nice. Aggie was initially the flower girl, got useless information. Basically, exactly what Aggie described happened, and the rationale that the rest of you tried to point out is exactly how it went down. So she became the barber. She was killed as the barber, and then Lynette became the... I think I'm getting confused already here. Nope. Yeah, Lynette became the barber, and then Aggie spent the rest of the game as a dead artist, because Lynette was originally the artist. The question Lynette asked was, are either of my 2 alive neighbours on either side, are they the demon? At the time, 2 alive neighbours either side were Richie and Evin, Daniel and Tilly, because Tone had died. She obviously got a no. The correct answer was yes. Tilly, the Oracle, learnt that 1 dead player was evil when Chris was the only dead player, and then she popped her clogs. Daniel tried to make himself a sweet treat for the evil team by claiming Sweetheart in the hopes that it would get them killed. Unfortunately for Daniel, he was not aware that the evil team knew there wasn't a Sweetheart in play and were making people mad about being the Sweetheart. He was in fact the Sage. Unfortunately, he never got to use his ability. Tone was the Dreamer, who selected Daniel, and I said Fangu or Juggler, and then he died. Lynette was like 83 different things all simultaneously, but she started as the artist and ended as the flower girl and was at some point the barber. Evin with an A was the clockmaker, who learnt that the number was a 1. That was obviously bullshit because we had a Vortox. Richie started the game as a Vortox, realised he was about to get murked, and then used a barber kill to swap himself with Jack, becoming the witch, which Jack originally was, making Jack into the Vortox. Pat started the game as a philosopher. When his dear wifey died, he became what she previously was, which was the flower girl. And then at some point he was swapped with Lynette and became the barber. So basically these guys were all just passing the flower girl around like the village bicycle for most of the game. Jules,
was just Jack.
Jules started as the seamstress. Jules selected Kat and Aggie, and learned that... I got that right, didn't I, Jules?
Yep, you got that right.
And learned that, yes, they were on the same team, which was obviously bullcrap. Kaylee was
good pick.
And played that perfectly as well, Ben, just to add, because they absolutely used that information to get Cat killed.
Yeah.
Kaylee was the Serenovus and responsible for all of the madnesses, which I'm pretty sure you all know about, but it was Aggie had to lie about being the flower girl, I believe.
Chris was first.
Yeah, so Chris was the sweetheart, was it?
No,
I think it was Chris. Chris was the clockmaker.
Chris was the clockmaker.
Yeah, Chris was the clockmaker.
Aggie was the flower girl.
Yep.
Evin was
Daniel.
the sweetheart twice. Daniel.
Yep.
No, not Daniel.
No,
Kaylee, fill it in for me. Go on.
Hold on, right. It was... Oh my gosh, my notes are so confusing. It is... Yeah, I think you've got most of that right. So it was Chris's mad, he's the clockmaker, night 1. Night 2, it was Tilly is mad, she's the klutz. Night 3, it was Evin is mad, she's the sweetheart. Night 4, it was Aggie is mad, she's the flower girl. And then it was Evin is mad, he's the sweetheart again. And then I changed to Evin, I think. No, I didn't.
No, it was Richie on the last day.
I was going to go for Evin, but I went for Richie.
Yeah, Richie mad.
And there was also me as the flower girl in the meantime, right?
Yeah.
Like the penultimate night.
Oh yeah, sorry, there was a night where I chose Pat. Pat is mad that he's the flower girl.
Yep. Kat, we're not used to having to remember this many Serenovus because they don't usually survive this long. Kat was the pit hag. Cat turned.
Aggie into
Cat
the
created the
barber.
barber, right? Yeah, turned Aggie into the barber, and then got executed. Evan
The
was the
only thing I
mutant.
did.
Evan was the mutant who twice had to admit to being an outsider. We let him live the first time. We didn't the second time. And oh Jesus, that was sex and violence.
What about the witch?
Good.
And the witch.
Yeah,
no
so
witch
Jack was the most useless witch in the history of sorcery.
It was pretty bad.
He kept bouncing around the Evians quite a bit. I think he picked. Yeah, go on, Jack. You do it. I'm dead.
So.
I think every night I switch between a different Evan, and then that day the alternative Evan voted. I was like, right, I'm switching. They're going to nominate again. And the first time I actually got a correct call was the night I was turned into the Vortex and the curse was removed.
Oh no! I genuinely.
I think you made up for it in the end, though.
Yeah, I've never seen a useless witch before end up being the MVP of a game. Like I've never seen
right.
that.
That's because Jack's still in those games, right? Clearly.
There was one point where Jack told me that Evin was nominated, and Evin was cursed, and then Evin was literally just about to nominate, and I was like, "Come on, this is so exciting!" And Evin came in at the last minute and took over the nomination, and I was like, muting myself because I was like, "No, come on!"
Yeah, that was an absolutely beautiful play. I was typing in chat, "Here we go, Evan's about to die," and then Evan with an A stepped in instead.
Yeah. So we were so close on killing the demon, then so close.
Yeah.
Twice.
I'm so glad I got my 1 minion kill. I used that and I was out.
I just want to point out that I tried to save Richie because I still thought he was the demon.
Yeah.
I had literally when he died, I was like, "That's it, game over, time to go to bed." And then he didn't. I was like, "Brilliant, this is great."
I had no clue who was the demon at that point.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
so good.
It's like, well, it's not me, so therefore it's.
Yeah, when I nominated Jack, I did it in full knowledge that he was the demon at this point. So when I said it was actually in a double bluff, no, it's my double bluff.
So did Jack.
One thing I thought of was that. Afterwards I was like, actually, Richie nominated Jack yesterday, which is the thing you might do if you're gonna to set up your demon the next day. But I just thought it was Kaylee.
Yeah. I've realised as well, because I was evil in a previous game and just felt like it went really badly. It's really important as evil to talk to the demon like first day, and thankfully Richie had already tagged me in the chat saying, "This is how we're going to tag people in the chat to have conversations." So I was like, first day I was like, "Richie, you said you wanted to have a chat with me." It was great timing.
Nicely done.
All right.
Yeah.
Rich.
I need to go. Thank you, everyone.
I didn't speak to Jack the entire game.
Thanks, Jules.
No.
Thank
you.
Thank you, Jules.
See ya.
Thanks, Jules.
Rich. Right. So thank you very, very much for tuning in, guys. That was quite the incredible. I think that's definitely a candidate for being uploaded to the YouTube channel because that was quite something.